We're live. Give me a second. Oh my god. What the fuck just happened there? Give me a second, guys. I am setting some stuff up here. Let me get to this here. Retweet. What does that say? Reach up to 100K more users now by promoting as it, wait. I'm pretty sure I have to pay for this shit, don't I? Any gender? No. Only non-binaries. Oh, how much do you want to invest? Let's invest 5,000. No, I'm joking. Not promoting. I'm not promoting it. Don't promote. God damn it. Or at least I'm not promoting it in the same way that Twitter wants me to promote it. I'm just gonna do a regular ass shit because I'm a broke boy. This might be a dangerous statement. Chat participation welcome. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. I'm not gonna quote tweet off of that. I'm just gonna go to share. Early, let's go! Spider-Man 2 better be an S tier. Of course it is. I mean, that's not how it's gonna start. We're gonna work through them all. Give me a second. This thing. Close that. All right, here we go. Okay. And close this out. All right. Think I'm good. I'm pretty sure I'm good. I'm gonna assume I'm good. Let's go here. Now you'll have to excuse me. I have watermelon. Let me actually pull this thing down. Also, I forgot to turn on my fucking light. Deal with it in a second. Oh boy. I've been ripping and running today. Have not really had much time to do things. For myself at least. So that's been fun. Let there be backlight. What's going on, Jacoby? What's popping? Is that brightness maxed out? It is. My big ass head is just hiding it. Let's actually, let's add color, as a matter of fact. Let's go with. I like the white though, right? Like, it's a nice kind of like from what I'm seeing here. As far as the strip goes, it's like it's got green on one side of the light and then like a purple on the other side. I'm about to blind myself because I'm not retarded. I got to see this up close. Let's see. Yeah, looks like green on one end, blue on. Oh, okay. I see what they're doing. It's a balance of red, blue, and green. That's why it looks like that. That makes sense. Yeah, I got sweet tea and watermelon. I've been informed that this watermelon is very sweet. So, I gotta get some. or had to try it at least, right? That's pretty sweet. Very crisp. I like it. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing at this point. I reorganizing my room for my manga collection because I'm selling some shit off. I get it, man. Got to make space for more manga. I get it. That's what's going to happen here. That's what's going to happen here is the mic is kind of close. There we go. What I'm going to do with this wall, actually, with this desk, right? It depends on how it all goes. Either we get rid of this center shelf here, get a shorter one, and I can slide this desk up, and then put some more another bookcase right there. That'd be great. Or, I put like a shorter bookcase because I was thinking about matching it with these, but I can put a shorter bookcase down, and then put some more put my Zelda amiibo up there. Make it look a little better. Know what I mean? You're a sweet lady giving you sweet watermelon. What's next? Grape Kool-Aid? What the fuck? Man, listen. She didn't give me the watermelon, surprisingly. It was actually my aunt and uncle. Also, I meant to put these back on the back in their cases right here. There we go. Perfect. One there, one. What did I click? Oh, nothing. Okay. One there, one there. My hands ain't working today. I don't like that. Not one bit. Not a fan. Not in the least. So yeah, what I ended up doing, because I hunted for a tier list. I hunted for a tier list that had every superhero movie. I didn't want every single superhero movie ever released ever in the history of ever. That's stupid. That takes too much fucking time, right? It takes way too much time. I got to make sure my hands in frame, because that's like, I don't know if I have Italian blood or anything like that, but I talk with my hands more times than I tend to remember. Anyway, but I hunted for a. What's going on, Crossing Bean? I hunted for a tier list that had every superhero live action movie, and the best I could find was this one, and it only went up to 2023, so I had to add some extra ones. Now, what I didn't realize is that it was like only part of 2023, not the entirety of 2023. So I added Blue Beetle, but they have it categorized by in alphabetical order. So you see Blue Beetle here, and then you see, where is it? Where the hell is it? Here it is. Blue Beetle here. So yeah, that's a fuck up. But I don't know how to delete it. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just set that one and never seen. I mean, granted, I haven't seen Blue Beetle, but I can surmise based off of fan. What would you say? Not fan appreciation. Not fanfare. Feedback. There we go. Based on general feedback, it was not good. It was just ASA the movie, but with a scarab that makes the main character a superhero. That was about it. It was just basically Ant-Man. The first Ant-Man. I ended up selling the new Big Three manga because My Hero Academia falls under Japanese cuck fetish. Promise Neverland sucks after like 13 volume, and Demon Slayer is alright. My Hero? Does it? I read it. I read like, My Hero from beginning to end. I don't think it does. No. I think that final chapter it ends up it kind of like insinuates that Deku and Ochako are kind of going steady. It insinuates that. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. It's not the best of endings, but it's definitely better than what we got initially. Where Deku just loses his fucking powers and he loses his quirk and just becomes a normal ass teacher for superheroes. He's just like, all right, how? But all right. But Promise Neverland, I hear from a lot of people it does go pretty downhill, like later on. I think the farthest I've gotten is like probably a few episodes in, but that's me watching the anime, not actually reading the manga. I'm considering picking up the manga, but I really want to get Pokemon Legends because not Legends, but Pokemon Adventures because that series is pretty fucking baller. I'm also on the hunt for Mega Man manga, Yu-Gi-Oh manga, and Sonic manga. If Sonic manga exists, at least. On the hunt for that shit. And Demon Slayer, yeah. I know a lot of people hype it up. It is just I. It is just I. Is that watermelon? Yes. Where the tahine at? Man, the tahine down. I think we actually have tahine downstairs. I'm pretty sure we do. I mean, you generally wouldn't expect in a house where there's a black guy, 2 white women, and like 5 dogs and a cat. You wouldn't expect tahine to be in a cabinets, but I'm pretty sure we have it. Then again, my wife does cook a lot, so that shouldn't come as a surprise. Now that I'm thinking about it. Had to make room for One Piece and Naruto Sand Ninjas. Could you link this in Discord? Yeah, I got you. Go ahead and put this in the what's that shit called? Put this link. Oh my god, I haven't opened Discord in a bit, so it's installing shit. Then again, it's Discord, so they're always installing shit. That makes sense. That tracks. The fuck is in my pocket? Is that a pen? Oh no, that's my screwdriver. That's right. I was doing something as far as like putting some screws back into something. So there we go. Sweetness. Also, I'm not gonna wear headphones primarily because I don't need them. Not for this. There's no audio, so it's not necessary. Here. Let me go to my Discord, the barnyard. The barnyard. I could have sworn I had a tier list channel. Let's see, Main Street General. I might just make a tier list channel. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put it in Media Lane. Let's see, create channel. Tier Street. Tier Street? Nah. Media Lane's fine. Tier list. Tier lists. And what nots. No, it's not a private channel. Text, forum, blah, 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 blah. Create channel. There we go. Just made a channel for it. Boom. Boom. All right. So that's in there. There we go. Finally, some activity from the fucking from the Discord server owner. My Discord ain't dead. All right, I just posted. It only took me like a bunch of months, but I just posted. As long as we agree, Dolph Lundgren is the best Punisher. I mean, I don't mind Bernthal though. Then again, like this is just the movies. This isn't like this isn't like all of Marvel live action shit or Marvel and DC live action shit. It's just the movies. Deku got no, Deku didn't get cucked. The way that it ended. Oh boy, I gotta spoil it. I gotta spoil it. The way that My Hero ended was Deku exhausted the abilities of One for All in the fight with Shigaraki. Shigaraki dies. Um, All for One dies because All for One lost control of his quirk, which fine enough. But no, then like the final chapter, it's like there's a time skip. Like I think it's like another. I want to say it's another like 6-7 years. Because if I remember correctly, it ends with Deku being like the age of like 24, 23, 24, something like that. And he's now a teacher at UA, teaching a new generation. And Eri's growing up; she's a teenager now. I'm forgetting the kid's name with the horn hat. He's a teenager as well. Um, if I remember correctly, All Might took more of an administrative role at UA. I can't remember if he retired or just took an administrative role. Something. Either way, the way it ends is Deku kind of like he wishes he could be a hero again, and then I think it was Bakugo. It was Bakugo. I'm forgetting bro's name. Shota, fucking Shoto. What the hell's his name? I'm so mad. I'm drawing a blank on it. I don't have My Hero manga here. I'm a retarded. What's bro's name? Shoto fucking Endeavor's son. Holy shit. Anyway, they give him like a suitcase that allows him to. They give him a suitcase that kind of functions the same way as All Might's, his battle suit does. Basically, gives Deku a battle suit so that he can do super-ish shit, along with all of the other teammates from our heroes from 1A. So it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end with him getting cucked. It just ends with him getting a suit, but not having any actual superpowers. It's kind of like a low rent Iron Man. It's like, all right, cool, whatever. But then there was an extra chapter afterwards that Horikoshi put out that kind of did like a wrap up of sorts, kind of tied things up with a pretty little bow, if you will. And it hints at Deku and Ochako. God damn it! It ends with Deku and Ochako, kind of like it hints at them having a thing going on between each other, and there's that extra bit of like there's like an extra push from what's girl's name? Toga, Himiko Toga, where she kind of like she's kind of like a conscience of Ochako, and she's like, go be with your man kind of thing. And I was like, all right, that's fine. It's cool, I guess. One thing I've learned from reading manga is that men don't know how to write romance. While men can write women pretty convincingly, they can't do romance. They're pretty shit at it. More times than often. Oh, Lord. Why does shit have to permeate every manga discussion? Uwu. Why did I say uwu? That's just the fucking face. God damn it, crossing me. So Twitter overreacted. Yeah. Oh, that. Fuck that. Whatever it's called. Bro sold his shit thinking it was goddamn. I'm sorry, Jacoby. I'm sorry. I see. That's why I was reading off my fucking phone. Like, I'm not losing anything if that's the case, right? Like, Boichi, the guy that did the art for Dr. Stone, he has a new series out right now called oh shit. I'm so mad I'm drawing a blank on it right now. Something Marshall. Hold on, let me look it up. Let me look it up because I'm reading it. Close that. The Marshall King. He has a new series out. It's called The Marshall King. It's 17 chapters out right now. And I'm kind of on off reading it primarily because it just feels like it drags a little bit in the beginning. And that's just me. I'm waiting for it to get to a point where, like, you know, something actually pops off before I start reading a little more. But yeah, that's why I haven't been looking for any physical versions of that. However, this motherfucking series right here, bro. This shit, Kagurabachi is some fucking heat. Kagurabachi is some fucking heat. Like, I'm caught up with the shit right now. Like, the newest chapter's coming out in a couple days. I'm caught up with it. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get the fucking physicals. The physicals are so fucking good. Let me go to one of my favorite panels in like manga history right here. Right there. This right here is my favorite panel. Probably is. It's a strong contender for favorite panel in manga history. This one. Let me just there we go. There we go. Focus on Chihiro. There we go. Where he says, "So every day I wake I start the shit. So every day I start the morning with fresh hatred." I love that panel so much. It is such a great panel. Oh man, it's such a good series. It's really good. Very well done. It's like Batman-esque with katana, magic, and a little bit of Oppenheimer. Like, the further you get into it, at least, you start to realize, you start to see some crazy ass shit happen. It's really good. I recommend. This is one of the series I recommend to everybody. Holy shit! I think they only have 3 physical books out in English. So there's that. Let me see what else am I reading in the chat here? So Twitter reacted. He could have gone. It could have been such a good ending. I can read. Just being fulfilled as a regular teacher. Get it on Froggy. No. That's Tokoyami's girl. Relax. Your family got the Mexican car approved by me. Shout out to you, Carson Bean. Appreciate you, man. W wife. She is. That's my wife, all right. Free the ears. Yeah, basically, he becomes Iron Deku. Todoroki! Thank you. Holy shit. I'm so mad it took me so long to get to it. But yeah, Todoroki. That's who it was. I was thinking Bakugo, Todoroki, and it was somebody else, I think, gave Deku the Iron Deku suit, basically. Jagan. Where's that? Jagan? Had pretty good romance in. I remember reading this, and then suddenly an influx of people started troll the comments. People trying to give it fake hype. It was annoying. Are you talking about What are you talking about? Marshall King? I think Marshall King is alright. I'm reading it primarily because I like the art, and also it's a Western style, or it's a Western manga, or a manga about what? It's a Western themed manga. So there's that. At any rate, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this tier list. So we got, obviously, what looks like 7 tiers. We have 7 tiers here. And that's top 3, top 5, top 10, top 20. I thought about naming the next one top 50, but it was just like, if you're not in the top 20 at that point in time, you're just trash. You're not that good. Then you have PSYOP for a tax write-off because there are people out there hyping up some shit as if it actually is good, right? And then there's a category of never seen, which are movies that I haven't seen, right? I might as well just go through the list with that shit right now. Hold on. Let me just scoop some shit that way. So I seen Ant-Man and Wasp. Ant-Man. I seen Ant-Man and Wasp, Quantumania, the first Ant-Man. What the fuck is this shit? Aquaman. I've seen the second Aquaman. Seen Avengers. Seen Infinity War. Seen Endgame. Definitely seen The Killing Joke. That's Kilmer Batman. Kilmer? No, Batman Returns is Kilmer, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's Kilmer. So this one is Keaton. That's Keaton Batman. Definitely Keaton Batman is seen that. Batman and Robin. That is the first Batman movie. I think it was just called Batman Begins. There we go. Batman Begins. Batman Forever. Fuck. Something Phantasm. I can't remember. But another Batman movie. That's Batman Returns with Kilmer. BVS. Fucking Harley Quinn. Or Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Have not seen Black Shazam. Hey, come on now. Hey, you. What the hell? Hey, let me click shit. There we go. Have not seen Black Shazam. Seen Black Panther. Did not see Wakanda Forever. Did not see Black Widow. Saw Blade. Is that Blade 2? Blade 1 and Blade Trinity. Saw all three of those. Mask of the Phantasm. Thank you. Yeah, I'm having like a bit of a brainurism, if you will. Blue Beetle. Haven't seen that. But that's not saying much. Again, it's just from what I'm understanding, it's just basically Ant-Man, but painted, Mexican, which is very insulting. Because once again, you gotta take from the white man and make your own and make something. You gotta it's the white man got the template and you just copied it. At any rate, Brave New World, Civil War, First Avenger, Winter Soldier. Ow, hold on. Something stabbed me in the foot and I don't like it. Oh, God. I'm about to just take my whole fucking sock off. Fuck it. Get off my foot. That's it. That's it. You're cooked. You're off my foot now. Boom. There you go. Put my house shoes on. What else we got here? Oh, fucking Captain Marvel. Bro, I had Disney Plus. This is back when Disney Plus was like, slightly tolerable. And I decided to tell myself, you know what? I'm going to watch Captain Marvel and see how that goes. I'm sorry for myself, to myself, about myself. But we'll get into that later. I'll take everything from the white man because I lie, I cheat, I steal. Fucking Eddie Guerrero. Hello. Hold on, guys. All right. What's going on, James? Disney Plus was ever tolerable? I mean, at one point it was. Like, you know, in the beginning, I was like, oh, now I can watch all the stuff that I really enjoyed, right? Um, I can't remember if I had no, my mother had it. My mother had it, and it was back when Disney Plus had a fair enough family plan. You know what I mean? Um, back when you could share passwords and like, you know, these fucking streaming provider services wouldn't get mad at you. But yeah, I ended up watching the original Star Wars trilogy, not the prequel, holy shit, the sequel trilogy. No, god damn it, it's backwards. I watched I watched the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy, right? Basically, I watched the Skywalker saga. And I thought about watching the Rey movies. And I sat there and said to myself, you know, I actually enjoyed The Force Awakens the first time I saw it in theaters, and I'm pretty sure if I go watch it again, it's just gonna piss me off. So I didn't watch those. But I did watch WandaVision. I watched like the first 14 minutes of Mandalorian. um, what else did I watch? I watched Captain Marvel. I watched a couple other Marvel movies that that were available. So there's that. But yeah, after a while, it was just like I just stopped using it. It wasn't my plan, so I was just like, yeah, I just won't fucking use it. Oh, that's right. That's also how I watch, like, you know, the cartoons, right? The original, like Spider-Man, from '90s Spider-Man, X-Men. I watched Future Avengers, a couple other shows. Like, it wasn't all bad. It was just, you know, things that there was just also a bunch of shit that you didn't care for up there as well. So there was that. Disney Plus had some merit back in the day. And by back in the day, I mean like 8 years ago. 9 years, no, not nine, but when did it go live? Like 2019, 2020? No, 2020, I think it was. So roughly 5 years ago. It was something that you can do something with, I guess. At any rate, yeah. So I watched Captain Marvel. There's that. Catwoman. Watch that. Daredevil. Fucking Dark Knight. Yeah, that's Dark Knight. Which is funny because where's Dark Knight Rises? Or is that Batman Begins? And then no, because this is Batman Begins. No, or is this the Batman? Is this the Matt Reeves Batman? No, that's Matt Reeves Batman. Why is this shit out of order? What the fuck? Because that's the Dark Knight. That's Dark Knight Rises. Or am I fucked up? Hold on. See, now I gotta fucking Google shit now. You saying one of the highlights is a Batman parody? They had Darkwing Duck, Tailspin, and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. Yeah, yeah, those are also good. Looking at your list, I've seen maybe 12 of these movies total. How many streaming services there are? They should all come together and team up and make one service, and I have the perfect name for it. Cable TV, crazy. I know. That'd be great. Cable on demand, right? Just call it COD COD. Take that from Call of Duty. It makes so much sense though, right? Like you got all these shit. You got Netflix, fucking Disney Plus, Hulu, which is under Disney Plus, Nat Geo, HBO's got their shit going on. Stars had their shit going on. You have all of these streaming services that either do or do not work. And if they do work, they have a certain niche, like group of people who constantly return but cancel their subscriptions when they're not watching anything, right? Just put them all together. Call it cable on demand. And then bank off of that. But I mean, I guess as far as exclusivity goes, it makes sense what they're doing. It's just dumb. Like people are now paying like upwards of 20, 30, 40 fucking dollars for a subscription service to watch some shows. And it's like, but I mean,
Cable at one point in time was $30, $40 a month. So there's that. I remember that back in the day. Like, if you didn't pay your fucking cable bill, the show would just cut off in the middle of your show. And if you did pay your bill, then it would cut back on. It's like, holy shit, they're really good, them coaxes. Excuse me. Let's see what we got. What else we got here? Well, it's dark. Well, both Dark Knights are here. Fuck it. What the hell is that shit? Oh, that's Dark Phoenix. Dark Phoenix, Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Deadpool Wolverine, Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Elektra, Eternals, Fantastic, First Fantastic, and Rise of Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four Anxiety Steps, since that's the most recent movie that released. Is that Ghost Rider? Wait, which one's the second one? Either way, 1 and 2. There you go. Green Lantern, Guardians of the Galaxy, 1, 2, and 3. Howard the Duck, holy shit. Hulk, which, hold on, because I think something is weird here, right? Like, 'cause you got Hulk. Incredible Hulk should be right here. The Norton Hulk. Or no, this is Eric Bana Hulk. Norton Hulk is not here, and that bothers me because I really like Norton Hulk. Hold on, let me let me add Norton Hulk. Let's see. The Incredible Hulk. Oh wait, is it under the? Is it under the? It is. Why? Who? Naming conventions, fam. Like, why don't people just? By the way, I saw another name here. What's going on, Neon Earth? Why don't people just name like when you're organizing shit? It's like The Legend of Zelda. I get it. The is there. You don't use the when putting things in alphabetical order. That's like The Never-Ending Story. Most people just call it Never-Ending Story. Just like most people call it Legend of Zelda because they know what you're referring to. Nobody, I mean, I get it. The Last of Us. Nobody really says Last of Us. But I mean, ultimately, the is not necessary. You just order your shit, right? Because I have Legend of Zelda in the middle of my shit, not, you know, after the fucking S's. It's not after Sonic. Shit's silly. Need to finish Spider-Man 3. Oh my god. Oh shit. Raimi was mad at that one. At any rate, we so we have Hulk, we have the second Hulk there. Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, Joker. Oh, I was supposed to be pulling off movies that I haven't seen. I haven't seen Guardians 3. So that can go up there. Green Lantern, Ghost Rider. I've actually seen a lot more than I thought I did. Oh, I haven't seen Eternals either. But I have seen a lot more than I thought I have. Seen those movies. Justice League. Does it matter, I guess? Justice League. Either way, saw it. Logan saw it. Madame Web. The Madam of the Web. The Madaming. This is Man of Steel. Morbius. The Morbin time. Saw that shit for fucking free in Discord. Punisher 2. Whichever one's Punisher 2. Shang-Chi, Shazam, Fury of the Gods, Spider-Man. That shit Across the Spider-Verse. So they got 2, 3, and 1. No, that's correct. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. No Way Home. The No Way Home was that Far From Home, I think. No, I'm wrong. That's Far From Home. This is Homecoming. Far From Home, Homecoming. That first Miles movie. Yep, Suicide Squad. That's the first Suicide Squad. I haven't seen the Suicide Squad, but we'll get to that. James is my biggest op. That's funny. Never liked Peter Parker. That's crazy. I like Pete. He's in my top 3 favorites of Marvel characters. All the Superman movies. Oh, that's Garfield Spider-Man. But actually I haven't seen all the Donner movies. I've seen, I guess they're all in order. It looks like. Haven't seen 4. And I haven't seen 3. Oh, damn it. Just put up there. 3 and 4. Haven't seen those. Seen Superman Returns. That's 2025 Superman. Avengers. If you haven't seen Avengers, you don't care for superhero movies. So let's just put it that way. Matt Reeves, Batman. Dark Knight Rises. One of those, at any rate. Flash. Right? Because I literally met a Boba Tea leftist who said Shang-Chi is the best MCU film, and I'd go, is your Asian ass clouding your judgment because that movie was the middle of the pack for MCU? That movie was, it was acceptable as a production. I couldn't even call that shit a fucking film. It was not good. It was not good. Flash, The Incredible Hulk. Lego Batman, man. I saw this shit in the fucking movie theaters. I saw this shit in theaters. It was actually pretty dope. I liked it. The Marvels. This is the New Mutants. The Suicide Squad I have not seen. The sequel. Is that the Wolverine, Thunderbolts, Thor 2? Or is that Thor 1? No, that's Thor 2. Dark World. No, that's Dark World. Holy shit. So you got Thor, Dark World, Ragnarok, or no, this is Ragnarok, and then Love and Thunder. Tunda! No, I have seen Thunder. I have seen that one. I just thought about it. I just memory hold it. It's that bad. Oh God, Teen Titans fucking go. Where'd it go? Hey. What the shit? Oh, okay, here we go. Seen Avengers, and I don't care for live action superhero. I told you. Let's see, Venom. That's the first one. You know what? There's a third Venom movie. I haven't seen it, and it's fine. It's not up here on this list because I forgot about it. It's up. It's fine. I haven't seen it. Venom, Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. Wonder Woman 1984, the first one. Wonder Woman. Apocalypse. That's First Class, I think. I want to say this one's First Class. Unless this one's First Class. No, this one's First Class. So then Apocalypse. What were the fucking X-Men movies? Yeah, 1, 2, and 3, obviously. Wolverine. Logan counts. It's a mutant movie, sure. New Mutants. You have First Class, Apocalypse. I feel like there's another one. See, I gotta Google this shit. Hope the third Venom is called B3 like an STD. I forgot what the fuck it. Hold on, let me Google that. Let me Google it. Venom 3. What was that shit? The Last Dance. That's what the third Venom movie is called. X-Men films. Because I cannot remember that shit for the life of me. Yeah, X-Men X2, Last Stand, Origins Wolverine, First Class, The Wolverine, Days of Future Past. That's what I was trying to remember. So yeah, that's Days of Future Past. Okay. So yeah, Apocalypse, Days of Future Past. Was that The Last Stand? No, that wasn't The Last Stand. That was no, because this is First Class. So what the hell is that one again? Holy shit. There's so many of them. Days of Future Past, right? X-Men, X2, Last Stand, Wolverine, First Class. Oh, that's right. They made Origins Wolverine and the Wolverine. Holy shit. Watching this makes me realize that having nephews and nieces has me watching all types of shit that I have no recollection of actually seeing. Bro, that was me with Cars 2. And I've seen Cars 2 at least 25 times in like a weekend. And I only remember one scene. It was when the Italian car goes, Fragile. He just called me Fragile. And then like wanted to square up with Lightning McQueen. That shit was funny to me. That's the only part I remember from that whole movie. But yeah, X-Men movies. And then okay, so yeah, they got Justice League and the what the hell is that guy's name? Zack Snyder's Justice League. What magnificent list. I know. See, this didn't even call in like Steel. Mystery Men. Come on, man. Actual superhero. Kick-Ass. Shit. Those are great movies, bro. Good Burger. No, I'm joking. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and push this tier list out here. Superheroes have been milked so hard that it was over a decade ago that Wolverine got an origin movie about how Canadian he is. There are these are the bottom of the barrel. This is true. This is absolutely true. See, what I'm gonna do, right? First thing I'm gonna do is hunt down Winter Soldier because that is instant top tier. Instant top 3. Like no diff. Winter Soldier is like some fucking heat. Winter Soldier had no business being as good as it is for a superhero film. Let me see. Who else would I put in the top 3? I would say I would honestly say, oh yeah, duh, Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2's definitely got to go in the top 3. Oh, that's the top. Come on now. Hold on. Let me scroll up. My top 3 right there. Hold on. Where is it? That's the first X-Men. Where's X2? X2 X-Men United. Where is it? Hold on. Let me go. Let me see this real quick. X2 X-Men United. God damn it. Okay, so it was that one. It was the one with the X with them all like kind of facing at each other. So this is X2. Easy. Oh shit. Hey, stop that. It's right by Elektra. Okay. You scroll up, please. Stop. Hey, no. Hey, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, tier site. You're missing classic 1968, the Batwhammons. The Batwhammons. And a Supergirl movie. Not the one that James Gunn is working on. I'll talk about that original Supergirl movie. Hold on. When did that shit drop? Supergirl. 1984. Yeah. Wait, that ain't it. What the hell is this? Here we go. Supergirl. That 1984 film. 1980 porn film. This 1984 British superhero film. British. Holy shit. Directed by Jeanette Zwark. From a screenplay by David Odell, based on a DC Comics character of the same name. It's the 4th film in the Superman film series after the events of Superman 3. Serving as a spin-off of the series. Film stars Helen Slater as Supergirl, along with Faye Dunaway, Hart Bochner, Peter Cook, Mia Farrow, Brenda Vaccaro, and Peter O'Toole, with Mark McClure and reprising his role as Jimmy Olsen from the Superman films. So yeah, there you go. I knew there was a Supergirl movie. They probably just did all the ones that were like American. I don't know. Bow chicka wow wow. Best Batman was Bat West. That is a very hot take. Like, I like Adam West. I just don't like Like, if we're gonna talk about, like, you know, who Batman is as a character, like, it's a bit campy. Nothing wrong with it, just campy, right? And that's saying something because you got fucking Batman Forever. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Let's see. So top 3, instant. It's funny because these are all part 2. Like part 2 in the trilogies. Somehow Winter Soldier, Spider-Man 2, and X2 are the best. Like the best that these superhero films have to offer. So let's see. Next one is the top 5. Or actually, I'd have to name it next 5. Because then it'd be 2 here, 5 here, 10 here. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Let's leave it as is. Let's see what goes next. Oh, fucking Killing Joke is actually good. Killing Joke is good. What the fuck? Blade? Wait, which one's the first Blade? This is the first Blade. First Blade. That's in the top 5 easily. Just saying, if I'm gonna watch a Batman movie, it's gonna be the Adam West one. That's fair. I'm not against it. Bigot Army Raid. Oh shit. Y'all showed up right at the beginning. It's funny, y'all clicked in on a nigga eating some watermelon with some sweet tea. With some fucking sweet tea. The most stereotypical shit a nigga could do. What up, y'all? Welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. We're at the beginning of the tier list. Now, what I did was I put all of the movies that I haven't seen at the bottom. Just started like off rip with that shit. I accidentally put Blue Beetle in here twice because I didn't see it like here the first time. That's how forgettable that shit is. Nonetheless, these are all the films I haven't seen. These are all the ones I have seen, and we started. I feel like we started the list strong. You know what I mean? We got Winter Soldier, Spider-Man 2, and X-Men 2. All in like, you know, top 3, no problem. No diff. Then top 5, you got Blade. And something else has to go here. Now, chat participation is absolutely welcome. Because otherwise, I'd select this shit based off of my own, like, personal choices. And I'm pretty sure there'd be a lot of disagreement with that. So y'all feel free to chime in at any point. In the meantime, I'm gonna say what's up to Branford, Mr. Melancholy, Rabnad, Old Man Cad, John D, Black Tailgate, St. Hugo, what's up? What's popping? Limit, was it Limit Lysandre? Lysandre? What up? Commander Sonak, Fire Zombie Cat, Alucard. Oh God, Alucard. I said the whole fucking shebang. Craziness. Felsteph, what's up? Yamato 85, shout out. Hypno, I'm pretty sure you just lurking. Lucky, what's going on? But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Original Batman movie S tier. You're talking about the Keaton movie? God damn, there we go. Okay, so here's the thing. Keaton Batman is my favorite Batman. He's my favorite Batman. He's not like the original Batman film, I would say, is not top 3. It's not touching Winter Soldier, X2, or Spider-Man 2. It just ain't. It's really good. That's why it's up there with Blade. It just ain't. What's going on, Final Boss? Still sheep seen Deadpool better be in the top 5. No. Deadpool ain't bad, but at the same time, he ain't top 3. Not even an attempt at trying to be top 3. Like maybe top 10, we'll see. Not top 3. Batman Returns better than Batman 89. Yeah, a lot. My wife likes she likes Kilmer Batman more than Keaton. Sub, nice movie. Shout out, appreciate you. Blade 2 is epic. It is. Let's see. Excuse me. Ryan Reynolds burner? No, not at all. Not at all. That's not Ryan Reynolds. How you saying that? Come on now. If that was a Ryan Reynolds burner, he'd just change the shit on his own. Put the top three movies, would put him in like top 20, and then put all three Deadpool movies in top 3. That's how that would have went. But let me see. A Mask of the Phantasm, I think, deserves to be in top 10. That movie fucking punches. I like it. Let's see, what would be another contender for top 10? Okay, thanks. That's it. Unsub. Oh no! Listen, like I said, Deadpool, I can say, like, you know, Deadpool, the first one I can say is definitely top 10. Where is that? As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put that there now. Top 10. Boom. The second one it kind of dragged. I don't mind Cable. I thought Cable was a good inclusion, but it kind of dragged. And fucking Deadpool and Wolverine, man, that was a missed opportunity. I think the inclusion of the TVA was fucking stupid. Personally, I don't like the whole dimensional shit. Like, I've never been a fan of like multiversal bullshit. And it's like the TVA fucked up. So they just said, "Hey, Deadpool, fix our shit that we fucked up." And it's just like, damn, rude. Fucking rude. I'm gonna say hi for the raid. Gotta head to bed. See you tomorrow for SNH. All right. Appreciate you showing up. Shout out to you, little Lysandra. Lysander. You. Shout out. Put his Green Lantern in his shit tier. We'll get to that. Actually, no, we'll do that now. We should just go in order, realistically, right? What was this? Ant-Man and a Wasp. Ant-Man and a Wasp was more of a Wasp movie with Ant-Man in it. I'm just gonna put that shit, like, it wasn't offensive though, right? It wasn't. No, it was. I'm just thinking about that. That's the one with Ghost, isn't it? Yeah, that. Oh my God, Ghost was such a terrible villain, dog. Ghost was a shit villain. Her whole motive was like, "Oh, I'm dying, so now I'm gonna kill you." Like, what? Huh? What do you mean? She was garbage. Quantumania, also shit tier. Trash tier. The first Ant-Man was pretty good, though. I'll put that in the top 10 for now. We can shift some shit around between the top 10 and top 5. Because the top 3 are just solid. Those are solid. We'll shift some shit around by the end of the stream. Or by the time we get through all of this stuff, and we'll see. Sylvester Stallone, Judge Dredd. Man, the Stallone Dredd, if that was in here, you'd have to throw in the RoboCop films. And those automatically get, like, bare minimum top 10. Like, all of them. All of those films get bare minimum top 10. That's not even fair, dog. That's like throwing Steel in a movie, in the fucking tier list. Unfair. They screwed up Ghost. Yeah, Ghost was so shit. Ghost was shit in both appearances. Shit in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Shit in Thunderbolts. Ant-Man, fucking Thunderbolts, she was useless. It was like she was just there to be there. That shit was funny as hell, though. Just fucking domes, Taskmistress, just domes her real quick. She's like, "Oh, she's like, I think who's she trying to kill? I think it was U.S. agent. She was trying to kill John Walker. I think it was John Walker. I'm pretty sure it was John Walker. And she's walking up like she's about to kill his ass or something like that. Or it might have been Yelena. Don't remember. Either way, fucking Ghost pops up. I was like, shit, just like that, huh? Okay. All right. No Rise of the Silver Surfer. No, Rise of the Silver Surfer's here. It's right here. Right here. We'll get to it. Aquaman, the first Aquaman was just a bunch of CG. I'm putting that right here for now. The second Aquaman was not as bad. The first Aquaman, like, the story was fine, but like it was just off-putting. It was just off-putting. The second one, they could have done more with Black Manta. I'm gonna put that in top 20 because it's better than the first movie. Age of Ultron. Oh boy, that is actually a pretty decent movie. I'm gonna put that in top 10 for now. I'll put it in the top 20 for now. Because Age of Ultron wasn't the worst of the Avengers movies. Actually, no, it wasn't the worst of the Avengers movies. I'm gonna just leave it up here for now. This is Infinity War. Infinity War I will put in top 10. Endgame I will put in top 20 because Endgame was not that great. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the fucking dimension hopping shit. I get it, it's a timeline thing, but them disrupting the timeline thus created the fucking the dimensions, like the fucking multiverse. And I'm just like, this is stupid. A time heist is dumb in the first place. What are we doing? And then they fucking lampshaded the whole fucking plot in the movie. You know, made a reference to like fucking Back to the Future, and then they just laughed at what's bro's name? Ant-Man. Scott Lang. They just laughed at his idea or something. I was like, bro, what the fuck y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Time travel ruins everything. You're not wrong. The MCU should have ended with Endgame. I believe so. I believe so too. You need a meh tier? You kind of do need a meh tier, huh? We'll put this. We'll make this the meh tier. Cause that psyop for a tax write-off, that shit is just comedy, bro. I gotta leave that one there. That shit's just funny. Like the movie is so fucking bad. I honestly believe it's a psyop for a tax write-off. So let's see. Killing Joke, I will put in top 10. Much to my own chagrin, I gotta agree with a lot of people. The Batgirl preamble in the beginning, that shit was completely unnecessary. And just like, you know, it's to show what Batgirl loses because everybody loses something. She loses her ability to be a hero or a superhero. And it's like, well, first off, she was never a superhero. She was just very acrobatic. Second, I don't fucking care, bro. The whole point of the comic was Gordon losing or almost losing his daughter. It's not about who cares what the fuck Batgirl what she's got going on. She's about to die. Then, bro, fucking Joker took pictures of what looked like her getting, like, you know, played with against her will. And like he was trying his best to break Jim. He was trying his best, and Jim was like, I can't just up and just kill you. I got to do this the correct way. I got to throw the book at you. And I was like, conviction is a man of conviction. I like it. It's a really good concept. Did it very well. I liked it. Intro is bad. Once it gets it to the G, and then it's good. Yeah, I agree, Fell Stuff. Just like Madam Web, cringe and bad. Bro, Madam Web somehow. Madam Web is like the Horseshoe movie, bro. That shit was so fucking bad. It's basically like Marvel's version of The Room. It was so bad that I would watch it again to laugh. I would watch it for the humor of it all. And they're being absolutely serious in the movie. Like, Sydney Sweeney was a wasted talent in the movie. There was somebody else who had a very, very minor role. And they were a wasted talent too. What's her name? Shit. Fuck. What the fuck is her name? Emma Roberts. There we go. Emma Roberts. She was wasted in that movie. She was just basically Peter's bitchy mother. She was Peter Parker's bitchy mother. The guy from, I think he was in Parks and Rec. The guy from Parks and Rec, he was played as Ben Parker. He was wasted. Whatever the Nepo baby main character, they could have given her more to do. But ultimately, the whole movie felt like a fucking fever dream. Let's be real. Spider Latina. What's your opinion on the Kraven movie? Wait, is Kraven even in here? Kraven's not in here. Huh. Because it would be between Justice League and Logan. Or that's Justice League. It'd be between Justice League and Logan. Interesting. I haven't seen Kraven either way. Like real shit, I forgot it existed. Sorry, dog. Batman and Robin. Ooh. See, this movie is super campy. But it's in the top 20 bare minimum. Do you know what wiped out the dinosaurs? Tommy Wiseau is a true visionary. Not any vision I want to see, but it's a vision. This is true. I think he just wanted to do. I think he just wanted to put that one out. He's not like a bad director, right? He's not great, but he's not a bad director. It's just that movie was something different. I don't know. I guess he wanted to be like a different. I don't know. Actually, I forgot it existed until you spoke about watching movies to laugh at. Yeah, I guess I might have to watch it to laugh then. I'm pretty sure this is Dark Knight. Not Dark Knight. This is Batman Begins. Batman Begins was not bad. I put that in the top 20. Where are we at? Let's see. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. Oh, shit. 14, 15. So we're at 15 right now. 10, 15. Yeah, 15. So 5 more movies are going in the top 20. And then everything else is just pretty much meh. Civil War. Oh, no. We're going in order. That's right. Batman Forever. Oh, God. See. Chris O'Donnell is my favorite rendition of Robin on screen. I think he's actually the only rendition of Robin on screen. See, Jim Carrey. See, how did Tim Burton is cheating? Let's put it that way, bro. You got Jim Carrey. Yeah, Tommy Lee Jones in one of his most animated roles of all time. You had Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger in the next movie. Alicia Silverstone. You know, back when I had a crush on Alicia Silverstone. She's still really pretty, by the way. And that's saying something because you see a lot of people from like, you know, from like the 90s who were, you know, hot on screen. You see them now and you're just like, what happened, dog? What happened? What'd you do? Why'd you stop? Basically. You know, the Phantom movie would be top 3 if it was here. You know, you're talking about the Phantom Limb? Craven and Morbius are 2 movies that you may enjoy if you block in your mind that they're Marvel movies and just see them as vampire movie and another as an action movie. Probably. I guess you could say that. Fuck it. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it in the top 20. Batman Returns. Wait, I'm already past the top 10, ain't I? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I am. Oh, boy. All right, so something has to come out of the top 10. All right, now that something's out of the top 10. Oh, wait, something else has to come out of the top 10, huh? It was almost like effortless with that one. BVS. Holy shit. The movie wasn't trash. The movie wasn't absolute trash. It just had a bad cast with Lex and a little bit too much plot for its own good. Now, Justice League was bad. Alicia Silverstone said she'd marry me, at least in the dream I had in '98. I feel that. I get that. Understandable. Killing Joke does not belong in the top 10. We're working on it. We're working on it. You know what I mean? You know what does belong in the top 10? Not Birds of Prey, boy. That should go to the PSYOP for a tax write-off. That movie is garbage. If that movie didn't exist, the world would be better for it. Put it to you like this. This movie dropped shortly after Sonic the Hedgehog, and they tried to blame COVID on the lack of sales for the film. Meanwhile, Sonic was still making fucking money. Let that sink in. DC. I don't think Zaslav was in control at that point, though. So, I don't think I can blame him for that. Fucking Black Panther, meh. Like, it wasn't the worst, but at the same time, it wasn't great. What's going on, Boba Fett? I like that name. Birds of Prey was so bad, WB changed the name. Yeah, we can take it. They changed it from Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn to just Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, I think it was. That shit was so fucking funny. It was so fucking funny. It was just like, you changed the name while it was out. Who does that? Who fucking does that? Why? What's your fucking problem? What's your deal? All right, Blade 2. Blade 2. Now we can take Killing Joke out, put it in top 20. Yeah, top 20. Put Blade 2 up here. Let's see. 3, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got 2 more spots for top 20 before we start shuffling shit around. Blade Trinity. Hot take, I liked it. I thought it was good. It was the closest we got to a Blade Deadpool movie until Deadpool and Wolverine, in which Blade wasn't even like, a major character. And Jessica Biel, great for the role. Like, this is basically, like, Blade Trinity is the closest you'll get to Blade, Deadpool, and Elektra. Right? Obviously, Jennifer Garner played Elektra, but Jessica Biel should have been Elektra, being realistic. That's me. Sonic came out after Birds of Prey. Oh, it was after, wasn't it? That's right. It was after Birds of Prey. And then it still made more money before, COVID popped off. Yeah, but Sonic had furry power behind it. Nah, I don't think so. I think Sonic just had a really strong, fan base from folks like myself who enjoy Sonic. It's a really good fucking franchise to get into. You can discount some of the plot shit, but ultimately it's pretty good. I like Killing Joke comic, but I thought it was way too edgy to be main canon by DC. I'll replace Killing Joke for The Long Halloween. I haven't seen The Long Halloween. I read it. I thought Long Halloween, the comic, was pretty good. I like that. I like the Killing Joke. Oh, I read that. All right, Blade Trinity. But yeah, hot take. I like it. Being real though, it's meh. It's very meh. So then these 2 are basically like the free-for-alls. These 2 we can load up with however many you want. Fucking Brave New World is so fucking bad. Like, it wasn't oh god, it wasn't Marvel's bad, in my opinion. It wasn't as bad as the Marvels, but it has no right to be called a Captain America movie. No right whatsoever. Right? And that's not because Steve Rogers isn't in it. It's because Sam Wilson is not Captain America. I don't care how much motherfuckers want to protest. No! The fucking Chris Evans said that he is Captain America. Chris Evans is a fucking actor, just like Anthony Mackie. What are you talking about? Chris Evans ain't writing the fucking story. That nigga ain't got that kind of input. Who gives a fuck what Chris Evans has to say? Who gives a fuck what anybody who decided to write Sam Wilson in as Captain America has to say? There should have been Bucky. Bucky has far more compelling reasons to become Captain America. And if you didn't want to put Bucky in, it should have been John Walker. Just being real. Just being real here. I already forgot that movie existed. That shit just dropped. Some motherfucker still is typing the ice skate uphill. I know. They still, bro. I just saw the meme earlier. It was a fucking Seinfeld one. fucking Jerry's like, Kramer, what's going on in there? And it's just like, it's a scene from Blade, and he says, some motherfuckers always try to ice skate uphill, Jerry. I loved it. I loved it. It was great. Beautiful stuff. Scenes don't fit plot wise. Yeah, exactly. Like, fucking Brave New World was not good. Like, why was Thaddeus Ross really had no reason to be in the movie? The leader really had no reason to be in the movie. The fucking Sidewinder had no reason to be in a fucking movie. Why the fuck was what was that bitch's name? Betzeroff? Why was she in the film? Nobody knows who she is. She should have been in the fucking X-Men movie because she's a mutant. But whatever. Whatever. Sam Wilson Captain America comic run was absolute trash. Yeah. I didn't read all of it. I couldn't read all of it. It was so boring. That bored me. Fucking Kamala Khan bored me. Like I collected them for a while because I was like, oh, she's cute. I'll follow what's going on with her, and her story was just so fucking. It was just her being validated by like everybody, basically her friends, her bullies, her family, her imagination. It was so weird. It was so stupid, and I was like, all right, I'm tired of this shit. I'm done. Then found out that she basically crippled her best friend for Captain Marvel's whole regime. And I was like, your best fucking friend, the dude that had a crush on you since fucking issue 1, you crippled your best friend, the only man who probably gave a fuck about you being real, the only man who wanted you to have the best life that you could have. You crippled him because of the cosmic pussy. Okay, heard. I'm good. Keep to yourself. More like crank winder. Oh, knee slapper. They cut all the serpent. Yeah, the Serpent Society scenes were like, what was the point in including any of them? Right? Like, Giancarlo Esposito was absolutely wasted. That was basically giving somebody an expensive paycheck to just make like cameos. Because bro didn't die. He just kind of lost a fight and left. He lost a fight to Sam, and then you just never heard from him again. That's it. That was his whole like shebang in the film. And that was like in the middle of the film. Why was he there? That's like when they included Crossbones in Civil War. Which did we get? Oh, Civil War is right there. Although Crossbones at least had a plot relevant situation going on, right? Like Crossbones' whole situation was he was basically causing all kinds of terroristic shit in like on foreign soil. And then the Avengers overstepped their boundaries, did some shit went wrong, Sokovia Accords happened, boom, here we are. But like, or not the Sokovia Accords, but the fucking Superhero Act. The Superhero Act happened, and boom, here we are. Either way, I think they did call them the Sokovia Accords in this fucking series in the MCU. Either way, it should have been the Superhero Act. Nonetheless, Civil War is not a bad film. It just ain't. I would move. That's Age of Ultron, right? Age of Ultron got kind of silly at the end, so I'd move that down. So that's what that's our 20. 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, we got one more. They had to be toys approved before the scenes got cut. I'll bet anything. Yep. They actually had I'm forgetting the old girl's name. I think it was Sidewinder. They had the promotional toy for. Hold on, let me Google that. Because they had one of the toys for McDonald's. Let me see. Captain America, Brave New World. If I could spell New World, McDonald's toys. What the hell is her name? Diamondback. That's who it was. They had Diamondback as a fucking promotional toy, as a toy in the fucking McDonald's Happy Meals. So they threw Diamondback. They basically gave a girl a role more than likely, and she didn't show up at all. Like her whole fucking role got cut. Initially, they had Seth Rollins playing as Sidewinder as well, and then they said, "Oh, okay, thanks for doing the bits and so on and so forth." Then they basically hired Giancarlo Esposito and paid him to do the role. And it's like, so you just wait. Why? You paid 2 people. You paid people to not actually be in a film. Okay. Sure, my nigga. Whatever. I mean, I just fucking I just exist. That's it. I'm just here to I just watch the film. I'll talk about it, sure, if I can remember it. Fucking Brave New World was that bad. Holy shit. Civil War is top 3 MCU. It is top 3 in the MCU. I will say that. I will put, yeah, I would look at it. It's actually, as far as the MCU goes, it's, 1, 2, 3. Although, no, the first Deadpool doesn't count. Well, I don't count that as MCU because that was 20th Century Fox at the time of its first, of its, like, being released. So 1, 2. You still have another slot for top 3. It'd probably go to, looks like it'd go to Infinity War. Incredible. Look at that. It all kind of makes sense now that you think about it. First Avenger was all right. I mean, it wasn't the best, obviously. If you were to order the Captain America movies, it'd be 2, 3, 1, 4. But it's there. Meh. It's in meh. Oh God, Captain Marvel. I'm not even gonna fucking try. Catwoman. I'm not even gonna fucking try. Daredevil. Meh. That's saying something, cause a lot of people really don't like that the Batfleck, the Affleck Daredevil movie. I thought it was pretty good. I thought Colin Farrell was a bit like hokey as what's bro's name? Bullseye. But Michael Clark Duncan killed it as Kingpin. And this is saying something from somebody who really doesn't like essentially tokenization. Michael Clark Duncan played the role of Kingpin, not black man running Hell's Kitchen. So I'm fine with it. Is it really called Hell? I'm just letting that sink in, bro. Like Hell's Kitchen? Hold on. No, Hell's Kitchen is Gordon Ramsay shit. Fucking, what the hell is that shit called? Is it Devil's Kitchen? Devil's Kitchen. Yeah, it is Hell's Kitchen. Holy shit. God damn it, Matt Murdock. Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Yeah. That's crazy. I never let it register that they were both called Hell's Kitchen. So actually, it's Gordon Ramsay who read comics. Hey, shout out to Gordon Ramsay. I appreciate it. I appreciate a comic book reader. Rip Michael Clark Duncan. I know, bro. He was so good at what he did. So good at his craft. Like, we lost too many good ones way too early. I always thought Michael Clark Duncan was too one-note as a Kingpin. D'Onofrio completely blows him away with his performance. Hell's Kitchen is in New York. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. D'Onofrio is, the de facto should have been the de facto option for Kingpin. But Michael Clark Duncan still did pretty good for what he had what he was dealing with. Like, I think everybody in that fucking movie, being real, was like one note. Fucking Elektra was one note. Daredevil was one note. Bullseye was one note. Like, holy shit. Director's cut of Daredevil is much better. Usually the director's cut is better in most cases. I haven't seen it. I might get around to watching it at some point. And I'm pretty sure this one is Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, that's a Dark Knight Rises, because Dark Knight was where is it? The Dark Knight. That was the promotional picture everywhere in fucking 08. So that's Dark Knight Rises. And we all know where that goes. Nobody knew who I was till I put on a. No one knew who I was till I put on the mask. You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. That shit is funny as hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's our top 20. And again, it's subject to shuffle. Subject to shuffle. And these are like, the movies aren't in any specific order. Like, it's not like Winter Soldier isn't the number one movie, right? Despite it being as good as it is, Raimi fucking cooked with Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 was some heat, dog. That's a movie you can watch twice in one weekend. Dark Phoenix. Oh, fucking, that's a psyop for a tax write-off if I've ever seen one. If I take it off, will it hurt? Where's the trigger? Bro, that movie is so fucking quotable for all the wrong reasons. I don't know. The guy who played Dr. Papel in Dark Knight Rises died this week. That's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Rises had too many plot holes. It really did. Dark Knight Rises had a lot of fucking plot. It had a lot of shit going on for no reason, being real. Why did, like, why does, what's bro's name? See, I gotta Google it now. Hold on. Dark Knight Rises. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I knew it. See, it's funny because as soon as I hit enter, I immediately remember his name. Joseph Gordon-Levitt played John Blake. But apparently they set him up to be Robin. Wasn't it, if I remember correctly, his identity got erased and it basically got replaced as him being named Robin? It was just fucking stupid. Like, I'd have been okay if they erased his identity and then gave him a new one and under the name Grayson. I'd be like, okay, fair enough. We can do something with that. But what do we do? You named him Robin. What? What the fuck? Robin John Blake. That's right. His first name is Robin. That's unfortunate, dog. You went from a manly name to a very ambiguous name. Oof. Oof, my dude. You can add on the PSYOP list, too, that Michael B. Jordan Four Stick movie is what they made it just to keep the rights. Yeah, they did. It really was. It was just that. For that one specific reason. So this is Deadpool 2. I mean, it's all right. I can actually take something out of top 20. I'll probably take out I can take out Batman Forever. Put this up here. That bothered me to know. And then how Talia find Batman's arsenal when they mentioned it was off the Wing Tech Records. Yeah, Talia has what is known as plot convenience, bro. I swear. Like even in the comics, Talia has what is known as plot convenience. How the hell are you the individual that happened to drug Bruce just through wiles alone? You, bitch, really? Come on. Oh, she's an assassin. She's Ra's al Ghul's daughter. Nigga, come on. Come on. This is Bruce. Then she raped the guy. Then she raped him. And then after having his kid, raised his kid to be an assassin to try to kill him. For fucking what? I don't know. I think they should have just trained Damian in secret. And then it comes out later, you know, Damian's like an adult, or he's like, you know, he's like, I don't know, I wouldn't say Nightwing's age because they will never be the same age. He'd be like mid-20s or something like that. And he's just like bodying the shit out of Bruce. And he's just like, how is he so good at this shit? And then Talia goes, oh, it's funny that you can't even recognize your own son or some corny ass shit like that. And then Bruce goes, oh, fuck out of here, man. That's what happened? Bitch, you drugged and raped me and left just so that you can create a motherfucker that can kick my... Bitch, are you serious? How petty you gotta be? That would have been far more interesting than making Damian like, you know, an assassin. Oh, I understand now why we have the headphones. Hello, Doba Fett, I appreciate that. Appreciate that subscription. Shout out to you, my dude. But yeah, Talia was such a... Why did they include Talia? How do you include Talia and not bring back Liam Neeson? I mean, Rage isn't dead. The motherfucker lives in a Lazarus pit. Like, what are we doing, dog? Was it Dionysium that he's constantly bathing in? Bro cannot die. He can't die. He didn't die. Let's see now. She should have just taken him to court and taken all of Bruce's money. Yeah, should have married him and then said alimony. half Brucey. Half. Then it'd have been, it'd have been over for him. It'd have been so Jover. He'd have still been paying. Maury would have been in there. Bruce Wayne, you are the father. And then he would have walked up. No, he would have stood up, adjusted his blazer, and then go, okay, that's fair. I'll pay the alimony. Talia, you win this time. Or some shit like that. Deadpool and Wolverine. That is a very meh movie. Being real. Very meh. I get it. You can like it for the craziness, silliness, nostalgia bait stuff like that. The plot was garbage though. Plot was real shit. Cassandra Cain was wasted in the movie. Not Cassandra Cain. Holy shit. No, it is Cassandra Cain. God damn it. Hold on. I gotta Google this shit. Cassandra. No, Cassandra Cain is chick from. That's Batwoman. Batwamans. Oh no, that's Kate Kane. Holy shit. Kate Kane is Batwamans. Cassandra Cain is Orphan. What the fuck was Charles's sister's name? Charles Xavier sister. Sitter. Yeah, that's what I meant to spell. Cassandra Nova. That's what it is. Thank you, Felsteph. Yeah, Cassandra Nova. That's she was wasted. Absolutely wasted. Like Cassandra Nova is far more of a threat than what fucking Deadpool and Wolverine did. Like, put it to you like this. For the uninitiated, Cassandra Nova is so good at her craft that she struck fear into every X-Men, every mutant out there. And the only way they could beat her was by teaming up with villains, with Emma Frost, who has the ability to turn herself into Diamond and block out any telepathic abilities. But then she can't use her own telepathic abilities. But nonetheless, you had to team up with you had to team up with your fucking op to take down your sister. That's crazy, Charles. Come on, man. That's crazy. Got to check out for the night, gents. Keep being real. Keep being awesome. God bless y'all. In Lord Jesus' name. And rock on. Appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, chatting it up with the rest of us. We're going to keep it pushing with this tier list. Holy shit, bro. We've been streaming for like an hour and a half. I haven't gotten anywhere. Actually, no, I have. I'd say probably about half of it done. Half! Strange. What the hell? Here we go. Strange was. I mean, it was all right. It's not top 20, clearly. Well, being real, it could probably. Yeah, I can pull Ant-Man and put where'd it go? Put Strange up there. Being real. Fucking Mom was terrible. Multiverse of Madness was some cheeks, dog. It was some cheeks. And I'm not talking about Wanda Maximoff's cheeks. I'm talking about that movie was at some buns, bro. Ass. That movie was bad. Who else we got? Let's see. Elektra. I'm inclined to put it in meh. I'm inclined to put it in meh because it's not like, offensive. But at the same time, nobody asked for it. Nobody asked for a fucking Elektra movie. Oh, but Jennifer Garner and fucking Ben Affleck, they made it look real good on screen. Oh, that's cool and all, but I don't want a fucking Elektra movie. Fucking Bring Me to Life playing in the promotions. I don't care. That's actually the bit of Sheep City in lore. The promotion for this movie is the reason why I don't like why I don't like Bring Me to Life. I'll listen to it because it's one of my wife's favorite songs, but I won't actively I won't get hype when the song comes on. Like, holy shit. Heard that movie. I heard that song so much. I heard that song so much through high school. Like, full disclosure, my wife is almost a decade older than I am. She heard a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers while she was in high school. I heard a lot of like shit like Bring Me to Life. I heard a lot of Evanescence, a lot of fucking Linkin Park, a lot of Paramore, um, a lot of like, AFI and stuff like that, Disturbed, Drowning Pool. I heard a lot of that. 3 Days Grace. And I'm not against most of them. They're just certain songs that I heard a little bit too many times. Probably like too many times. And I don't want to hear them all that often anymore. That's just me. PTSD from Evanescence. Bro, that fucking Forehead album cover, that shit caught me left field, bro. Forehead album cover is crazy. Nonetheless, we'll keep pushing. Four Stick definitely goes in PSYOP for a tax write-off. Because that's exactly what it was. It was specific, not necessarily a tax write-off. It was so that they could keep the rights, but still. First Fantastic Four. No, that's Rise of the Silver Surfer. That fucking ass cloud Galactus. Nah, dog. You go right there in the meh. And the first Fantastic Four was not bad either, but it wasn't anything special. Now, this shit is actually going to surprise a bunch of people. This goes in PSYOP for a tax write-off. That movie was not good, guys. I don't care what anybody has to say. Oh, is this, that, and it's like, it was very wholesome, and this, that, and the other, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Galactus was retarded for no reason. Shalabal did not need to be. It should have been, I'm so mad I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. I was about to say Danny Rand. Holy shit. Norrin Rad. It should have been Norrin Rad. It should have been Norrin Rad and not Shalabal, because most motherfuckers don't know who the fuck Shalabal is. I mean, granted, most motherfuckers don't know who Norrin Rad is, but they know when they see Silver Surfer, it's a dude. All right? It should have been Norrin Rad. Full stop. Full fucking stop. Not to mention, Norrin Rad's story is far more interesting than Shalabal's. I like the idea that Galactus reneged on the deal that he made with him. Where like he said, "All right, listen, I won't destroy your planet. In exchange, you become my herald, and you go and search for other planets." Well, he said basically you become my herald, and he gave him the abilities, it gave him the powers turning into Silver Surfer, which basically erased his memory, gave him all this like crazy ass like the cosmic shit that he's capable of doing. And he said, "Your goal now is to find other planets for me to feast on." And then like he takes off, and then destroy like Silver Surfer takes off, and then Galactus still destroys his home planet. I was like, Jesus Christ, bro, that's cold. That's cold blooded. Don't do that. It should have always been Norrin Rad. Exactly. Silver Surfer was good. Galactus was trash. Yeah, I like Silver Surfer. He's a really good character. 90s cartoon Silver Surfer was amazing. Bro damn near cucked Ben Grimm. It was crazy. This nigga showed up and started macking on his girl. I was like, bro, word? It's like that? All right. Listen, I'm not into that kind of shit personally. I don't like the cuck shit. I don't even like infidelity in the slightest bit, right? I don't like the idea of two people being together and one of them confides in someone else because the person they're with said something mean to him at one point. And instead of them talking it out, that one individual goes to talk to someone like, "What are you doing, dude? Or girl? Homegirl? What are you doing? Go talk to your individual. Go talk to your significant other." That's how that's supposed to go. That said, The fucking Fantastic Four series is pretty silly. Man's gotta eat. Planet Hulk beat Silver Surfer's ass. Yeah, he did. Bro, fucking, that's an angry ass boy. Planet Breaker Hulk is an angry ass boy. I don't blame him either. He has a valid reason to be angry. Jesus Christ. See, here's my conundrum because I like both Ghost Rider movies. Listen, they're campy as hell, right? They real shit deserve to be in meh. They're right there. They're right up there. They're just as good as the fucking Fantastic movies. But I like them. But I like them. They're good. I like Nicolas Cage's hammy ass fucking rendition of Johnny Blaze. Tell me Ghost Rider was shooting Galactus was not amazing. Well, yeah. Yeah, it was. I can't be mad at that. No, it's kind of fun. Like, and here's the thing that bothers me though. Now that I'm thinking about it, it makes sense how they beat Galactus, or how they defeated Galactus, if you will, in fucking Anxiety Steps, Fantastic Four Anxiety Steps. It makes sense how they beat Galactus because realistically, if you read the comics at least, if they follow comic book lore, you kill Galactus and he goes, "Oh, y'all done fucked up at this. Y'all done fucked up now." So he dies. Basically, he's the gatekeeper for the real threat, who is Abraxas. And that motherfucker's he's just Galactus, but a bigger dick. Not like, a physical, not an actual, like, genitalia dick. I'm talking like a douchebag. He's a bigger douchebag than Galactus. Let's put it that way. Like, Abraxas don't give a fuck. He's not here to make a deal with you. He's not here to let you reconcile with your loved ones and, make peace. No, he's just gonna kill you. Abraxas is a douchebag through and fucking through. Holy shit. I think World War Hulk would have sided with Captain Civil War. Probably primarily because of Tony. And it would have been Black Panther as well. If you're talking about the actual Illuminati, that makes sense. What's going on, by the way, Jeremiah? I'm just letting it register that like you're here. Nicolas Cage's corniness worked. It really did. I don't remember nothing about the last one in the Fantastic Four movie. I got pretzel bites. That was so fucking good. I was gone enjoying them. If I remember correctly, it was just basically like, oh God. What's her name? Sue. Sue pushes Galactus into the portal. He ends up basically getting like portal to the other side of the fucking galaxy, or some shit like that. And then they just basically pull an Incredibles kind of like wrap up, where it's like a little bit of a time skip of sorts, and I think they were going to like a news station or some shit like that, and the boys are struggling to put a car seat in the car for little Franklin to sit in, and then Sue just kind of laughs at them, and it just wraps up. Very classic storytelling style, something like that, if I remember correctly. I didn't like that. It's not like a slight at Pedro Pascal, right? I didn't like that he was emotional as hell. I get it. A kid was on the way, and his brain is basically in overdrive because he's trying to figure out a way to keep Franklin safe. Okay, cool. But he is very emotional. He's far more emotional than what I would believe Reed to be. Johnny didn't act like Johnny at all. Ben wasn't depressing like he normally is, which is kind of weird. I want depressing Grimm. I want depressing Ben Grimm. And Sue was a little bit too leaderish. I get it, she's the heart of the family, but she was too leaderish. Like, holy shit. Sue, relax. Stop. No, sit in the back. What are you doing? Which that's saying something. Either way, you know what that portal could have been good for? Bringing Galactus to the MCU. Just saying. Yeah. Shalabal, Rose Tico, Johnny, and Sue Cuck. Was it Cuck Reed in that last scene? Rose Tico. That's funny. Yeah, yeah, that's right. That's what happened. True. Holy shit. Fucking. And here's the shit, right? Here's the shit that really pissed me off. I would have liked to see one of the Fantastic Four as like not necessarily sacrifice themselves, but make the attempt to save Franklin, right? That's how the family functions. So like they always stick together. Realistically, I think it should have been Ben. I think it should have been Ben that would like, do something like that, because Ben is essentially like, the rock of the team. Metaphorically speaking, in this sense. Ben cares, like they all care about each other, but Ben is like their protector. He is the team's protector. Like that's just how that goes. Like he's kind of like grandpa in a sense. I like it. It should have been Ben. It was Johnny, and Johnny Johnny's whole him pulling the attempt. It just came off a little bit like, last minute ish, because there wasn't really any build up to him having much of an interest in Franklin, outside of Reed and Sue having interest in Franklin, which makes sense. It's their kid. It there were so many missed opportunities with that film, right? Because it wasn't offensive. It was just not well written, like in the least. There's so much shit that made no sense. I read that. I read that too. Shalabal, Rose Tico, Johnny Sue, Cup Reed, and last scene. Saw that. Oh, I scrolled up. That's why. I had every issue of Civil War and World War Hulk. They followed it up with the goddamn Skrulls. A check for after that. Was it Skrulls or Skull? Yeah, it was the Skrulls. It was the Skrulls. Yeah, the Skrulls. Everything can be written off as they weren't the real guys. Just saying, man. Imposters. Come on, man. Do better. Be better. Everyone from Hypnotic Stream, don't forget to sub and like the freaking stream. What Jacoby said. What my mod said. Shout out to y'all that did like the stream. And also subscribed. I appreciate y'all. We're only 999,700 and like fucking 20 something subs away from 1 million. Let's get it. A grim. Yeah. If there was a big MCU moment, it was that last scene. Yeah, it was. It really was, cuz like fucking oh god. It was so stupid. The simple ass plan that any fucking trained monkey could have figured out. Oh, we're just gonna swap the baby. We're just gonna swap Franklin out for an empty fucking thing, and he goes to reach for it and doesn't step into the portal zone. And then a little fight happens, and then fucking what's her name? I keep wanting to say, well, it is Vanessa Kirby. Sue just pushes Galactus into the fucking portal. Then he comes back out. And Johnny's like, no, you don't. And then here comes fucking Shalabal. Phew. Bitch, what? Girl power. Okay. Excuse me while I eat my watermelon. Why was Ben even in the movie? Being real. Why was Ben in the movie? Why was Johnny in the movie? To hit on Shalabal, that was it? hit on Shallabal and attempt to sacrifice himself. Okay. Get our boy to 500. Hey. Yeah. I'm missing some fucking comments here. This Streamlabs chat is like is dying on me. What the hell? I'm bring this chat over here for a second. Damn it. Bring this chat over here for a second. Put this one right here. Do this. I don't need that one right now because this is stuff I haven't seen. It's also cut off and that bothers me. There we go. Sheep go right for Marvel. Hell no. Marvel can go fuck itself. She showed up like John Cena running into the ring to make the save. Really did. That would explain a Fantastic Four ship showing up at the end of Thunderbirds. Them looking for Ben. Yeah, this shit would have made sense. It would have made sense, right? Both films essentially, happen at the same time. It's just obviously they're in different universes. Come on, man. Y'all right. I don't think these guys watch previous films and try to make the shit work in tandem. They just make things that happen because they do. What are y'all doing, man? God damn it. Y'all got the sauce. Y'all keep dropping the ball. It's annoying. Never liked DC Universe. The characters are too OP before the shifty writers. And what bullshit. I collected the Marvel movies. I stopped at Endgame. I can understand OP. Like the Flash outran death. Bro ran to the end of time, looped back, basically horseshoed his way around, and just ran back through the beginning of time, back to his own timeline. It's like, what? That far be it from me, but that wouldn't be some shit I would write. Just saying, dog. She was too good a storyteller for current day Marvel. I probably. I would current day Marvel for sure. Evan's portrayal of Johnny was more spot on was more spot on attitude wise. Yeah, because Johnny is, by all intents and purposes, a hotshot. Or for all intents and purposes. That's in Johnny Storm's nature, is to be like, that playboy. That smooth talker, if you will. He is Sue Storm's little brother. They call it, she refers to him as little brother for a reason. It's not just because he is her biological little brother. It's because he acts like a little brother. He acts like the irresponsible one in comparison to her. So yeah, it is cool seeing him have a more responsible moment, but it's unearned because he's not irresponsible through most of the film. I don't know. Sheep from Marvel. Hell no. Go ahead and close that hashtag right the fuck out. As a matter of fact, hashtag hell no. Put that in the chat. Hashtag hell no. Hashtag hell no. Excuse me. Also, the scene where Johnny talks to Shallabal will work much better if you replace Johnny for Sue and they have a mother-to-mother talk, in my opinion. It could work. In a sense where it's like, she gets through to her. She does get through to her over time, right? It would be one of those things where like the initial discussion, the initial conversation would be something like, it would be Sue spilling her guts about being a mother and having Franklin and raising him and how she doesn't want Galactus to destroy the planet, so on and so forth. And Shallabal would say something along the lines of, I empathize with your I understand your sentiments. I empathize with you or something like that. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here to empathize with you. I'm here to tell you that you're going to die. Make peace with your loved ones. Peace out, bitch. And then she pieces out. Right? She just fucking bounces. And then, it just happens over time. And then, the whole shit happens, I guess. The stupid ass plot contrivance of, here's everything that happened on your home planet. And these are, direct causes of your own actions. And then she has her whole fucking breakdown moment. That shit was stupid, by the way. That shit was so fucking dumb. Bro, you won't catch Norman Rad doing that shit. Mm-mm. Nope, too machismo, sorry. We still gotta put movies up. I forgot about that. God damn. The fucking Anxiety Steps was that bad. Anxiety Steps was that bad. All right, Green Lantern, man. I think it would have been all right. I think this could have probably. No, I think it still would have been the same spot, but they should have put out a sequel. I think Ryan Reynolds is a little too old for the role now. We're like 2 hours in, only 50% of the way through these movies. Why is there superhero? Fuck, what does that fucking mean? Why is there superhero fatigue? Yeah. I don't know if there. That's the funny part about it. Like I could clip this part out of the stream and just turn it into a video for my channel, for my other channel. Like I don't believe in superhero fatigue. I don't think that's a thing. I think people are just tired of safe movies. I think people are tired of seeing the same shit over and over, where basically plot contrivances happen, films don't take a risk, films don't do anything new, they don't do anything different, they don't experiment anymore. It's not the 90s and early 2000s anymore. Like they don't do stuff that entice people to see the next film anymore. Right? Like people go to see these films almost out of obligation, it feels like. It's like the last 3 MCU movies. What Anxiety Steps, Thunderbolts, and Brave New World. The initial sentiments, right? The honeymoon phase, everybody said, "Oh, these movies are good. These movies are good." And then like that honeymoon phase wears off and people are like, "Oh yeah, it is bad, huh?" I think people are just tired of seeing movies that they think are good initially and then find out that they're bad. Just saying. Just saying. There's a reason. The Sonic trilogy happened, right? There's a reason there's a third Sonic movie and a Knuckles miniseries. It's because they took a risk with something new and it worked. The first film was a buddy cop. Buddy cop? This is more of a buddy film, buddy road trip-ish film. Right? That was the first movie. The second film was basically the introduction of the Chaos Emeralds. And then the third film was skipping a whole bunch of fucking steps to introduce Shadow. But okay. You know what? You took the risk and it paid the fuck off because that movie is all 3 of those movies are great. They're either great to phenomenal. Right? I will put in even Knuckles is good, right? It's not great. It's good though. I would watch it again. I got it on DVD. I want to get it on Blu-ray. And I want a season 2 because Mason and Willoughby aren't dead. They're just somewhere. They're in a different. They're somewhere else in the galaxy. But that's that's neither here nor there. Alan Scott is the best Green Lantern. I like Kyle Rayner personally, and primarily because of his creative, like his creative mind. He can create like some really cool ass fucking constructs. I like it. But I think Alan Scott's probably got the strongest will out of all of them. It's just Hal Jordan was paraded everywhere. Where would you put James Gunn's Superman movie? Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Haven't read a DC or Marvel comic in over 20 years. That's crazy. I haven't read Marvel. I still have some books over here actually. I have like mostly Nightwing stuff because Nightwing is my favorite DC hero, like hands down. Yeah, I got some DC stuff like the trades, and then I have some single issues in my short boxes down there. But yeah, I haven't bought a fucking Big 2 comic since shit. How many years has it been? I lost count. I didn't care to count. I know it's been some years though. Put it to you like that. Like I haven't. I can say I can confidently say I haven't bought one since I've been here in Montana. So almost half a decade. That's a start. Hal Jordan's your favorite Green Lantern from Super Friends on up. Fair enough. There's some good runs, but the new stuff is meh. Bro, here's the thing that bothered me about the new run of DC, or what bothers me about DC in general, the comics, is New 52 is garbage. Rebirth was really fucking strong, dog. Like they out the gate fucking had what's the Flash Batman series, was it called? The Button, I think. I think it was called The Button. Yeah, Superman and Lois Lane, Super Sons, Titans. Of course, you had Nightwing's solo series. You had Batman's solo series, Detective Comics. Naomi out the gate was pretty strong. Who else was there? Like they had so many other, Wonder Woman, Birds of Prey. Like they had some strong starts on a lot of their books. Green Lanterns, that was good. And then then they decided, hey, Scott, you want to write like some of the most outlandish shit of all time for like 2 years straight? And Scott was like, do I get paid for it? And that's how we got fucking Dark Knights Metal, or whatever that shit was called. DC Metal Knights, whatever. That's how we got the Batman Who Laughs and the Drowned and fucking Red Death. Which Red Death had the best design out of all of them, hands down. Like Red Death was like the best looking one out of all of them. Yeah, you got all that goofy ass shit. And then they also introduced new heroes that they did nothing with, bro. What? Bloodshot, Sideways. What's oh shit, what's the other girl's name? I can't remember her name off the top of my head. It was some other chick with guns. I can't remember. Brimstone was another one. Like you had, Signal was another one that they should have done something with, but no, they just set him up and then threw him in the back of the Bat family with Luke Fox. But like, you had so much you could have done, and you did nothing with it. DC. What are you? What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you doing? At any rate, let's go ahead and move some more stuff because we've been looking at Guardians for a while now. First Guardians was actually pretty good. I will put that in the top 20. I would actually take out Killing Joke. Put Guardians in top 20. First Guardians was good. Second Guardians is also good. Definitely better than Aquaman. I can say that much. So we still got our 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 17, 20. Cool. We still got our 20. Blood was an Image comic back in the day. Yeah. I know some acquisitions happened left and right. Some small stuff. Real shit. If they were smart, they would have just bought Youngbloods and did something with that. But what the fuck ever. I don't think Liefeld would have sold it anyway, being real. I think Liefeld is still in he still has the rights to Youngbloods, right? I think Liefeld does. Either way, Howard the Duck, let's be real. That movie was meh as fuck. Howard the Meh. It was very meh. Hulk, that's Banner Hulk. Banner Hulk was pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. I'll put it up here as if it's an honorable mention. It's not top 20, but it's definitely not like, the worst of the meh. Oh shit, I didn't even get to the Iron Man films. Holy shit. God damn. First Iron Man movie was amazing. I might have to put that in the top 10. Something's moving. Mask of the Phantasm, you're down here. First Iron Man movie is up here. Which means now something has to move from up here down. And that something might just be Um, hmm. It might just be Dark Knight No, it won't be Dark Knight Rises. It would be Batman Begins. Because I can't remember most of it. It would have to be Batman Begins. Iron Man 2. See, I like that they attempted to include the Demon in a Bottle arc, because Demon in a Bottle is one of my favorite arcs as far as Marvel Comics goes. I thought it was pretty strong. But it didn't pay off as well as I hoped it would. I'm gonna leave it in meh. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3 is definitely meh. Hey, you're down here. What are you doing? Keep it in order. Joker. Oh my God, Joker. I forgot about Joker. Holy shit. Okay. We're just gonna do this, right? We're gonna move something down. It's gonna be Mask of the Phantasm. The Mask of the Phantasm is good. I might go back and watch it and have a completely different reaction to it, but it's good. I'm gonna put Joker up here. It's actually top 10 being real. Move this one down. Kilmer Batman. No, it'd have to be Deadpool. I'm sorry. Deadpool. I'd have to move down. Kilmer Batman is better than Deadpool. Than the first Deadpool movie. Because the first Deadpool movie, it was funny. Don't get me wrong. It was funny. But it was a very drawn out origin story. Mask of the Phantasm is better than Joker, Felsteph? I don't know. Iron Man 2 War Machine, the Iron Man scene, bro. That DC scene is great. Fair enough. How dare you put Howard the Duck in Howard the Meme Duck in meh. Listen, he's not top 20. Look at this top 20, dog. He's not up there. Is the Shadow on that top 20? We're talking about like Pulp Hero Shadow. Shadow is top fucking 5. Are you serious? I would put him at top 5. Deadass, I would move. That's liable to get fucking Keaton Batman moved down. Let's see. So Mask of the Phantasm is better than Joker. I don't know about that one, Felsteph. I get it. I mean, from a certain perspective, I get it because, superhero. But because we're talking about superhero films, I mean, if we're being fair, Joker wasn't a superhero film. It was more of like, inside the mind of an autistic man. Being real. Like, but Joker is one of the best films to step out of DC. One of the best live action films to step out of DC, being real. Especially in this era. Like, I would honestly categorize it out of the in the last decade. In the last decade, Joker is the best movie to step out of DC. A live action movie to step out of DC, right? Like if they threw like fucking Justice League Dark in here, we'd have problems. I'd actually have to think a little bit, right? If Justice League Dark was in here, if Bad Blood was in here, Justice League versus Teen Titans, I could probably argue with that one, but excuse me, that's not the case. That's not the case at hand. Joker's trying to be a Scorsese movie. If it is, it's succeeding. I love the Shadow books. They're so good. Instead of having psychic powers, he's a former counter-espionage expert and sharpshooter. Yeah, and with a massive chip on his shoulder for criminals. I love it. And he's like, hey, you are a criminal. And crime has no business on this planet. bang! I'm like, yeah, get him! Get him! I loved it. If I remember correctly, they had like a Shadow Batman crossover, and Shadow was just basically walking circles around Batman. If I remember, if memory serves me correct. You know what? I'll do this. Joker's trying to be a Scorsese movie. You said it was Mask of the Phantasm. I'll do this. Let's how do you Oh, come on. It freeze up on me every time. No, add a row below. Here we go. Damn it, stop freezing on me. It added 2 rows. Son of a bitch. Delete this one. All right. We'll call this one I wish my computer would keep up. That's what we'll call it. What would we call this one? Better than meh. We'll call it better than meh. And then we'll move it up. And then we'll put a couple films in here. Iron Man 3. No, not 3. 2. Or it's 2 up here. Wait, where'd I put Iron Man 2? Oh, here it is. Yeah, that is Iron Man 2. Iron Man 2 is better than meh. Ant-Man is better than meh. Mask of the Phantasm is better than meh. Also, that bothers me. That's got to be no, what the hell? Let's see. Let's make that this color. And go down to this one. Make this one the next color. Go down to this one. Make this one the next color. Make this one the next color. But I did want to change the background color. Everything all the same color. This one. Hey, you. What the hell? There we go. All right. So, Dick Tracy and the Phantom with Billy Zane. Top 20. I do like Billy Zane. He's a pretty charismatic guy. Dick Tracy for certain top 20. Like Dick Tracy's like that's a classic right there. Originally Batman was a Shadow knockoff. Yeah, this is true. This is very true. So what Pulp was Shadow was what, a decade or so before, or I think it was around the same time as Batman. And if I remember correctly, it was either Kane or Finger, whoever it was, kind of ran with the idea and created Batman off of it. And originally Batman was like, a little more ruthless. Like he hung a motherfucker from a helicopter, which is kind of wild. Threw motherfuckers out of windows and shit. Bro had a gun at one point. Let's see. I will put Matt. Yeah, that's fine. Fucking Justice League, dog. Psyop. Logan. Oh man, see, I actually like Logan, right? I thought it was pretty alright. I didn't like the way it wrapped up, but I thought it was pretty alright. I'd watch it again. Fuck. See the I put myself into a laughing fit. My sternum hurts. Ah. Whew. That one actually, it got a genuine heartfelt laugh out of me. Holy shit. Shadow started as a radio show, if not mistaken. Yeah, it did. Shadow was originally a radio show. And it ran for a while too. A lot of those shows. Fucking excuse me. Shadow. Rocketeer was another one. Oh man. A lot. There's a lot of them. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. I know they had some Western ones. Some more pulp ones I can't think of. Some super. I think Buck Rogers was another one too. I believe Buck Rogers was started out as a radio show. Get the fuck out of here. Gonna do it with a straight face. Nah, I could not, bro. Madam Web is so fucking bad. I'm convinced that was a psyop for a tax write-off. This movie was so bad that fucking what the hell is that bitch's name? God damn it. Nepo Baby from Madam Web. Dakota Johnson. I like that was the first one that popped. The AI overview says Dakota Johnson, who stars in the movie Madam Web, is widely considered a Nepo baby. Just shit on the girl. AI will tell you too. She's the daughter of actors Melanie Griffin and Don Johnson, and granddaughter of actress Tippi Hedren. That's crazy. That's a line of actors, and she's not a terrible actor. She has a very memorable face. You can't remember most of her roles though. The term Nepo Baby refers to individuals in the entertainment industry who have gained prominence due to their famous parents. True. All right, so what else was Dakota Johnson in? I'm just curious here. Oh! She's the girl from 50 Shades of Grey. That makes sense. That's why, her name pops up a lot. Okay. So yeah, she's in that. Daddy-O. Peanut Butter Falcon. Fucking, she was in Social Network? Okay. How to Be Single. Persuasion. Suspiria. Am I okay with that's a fucking emote face. That's a very emote face. She's in Need for Speed. The Nowhere, Black Mass. I did not know that. I gotta watch that movie again. 21 Jump Street. To be fair, I can't remember most of 21 Jump Street. What else of anything notable here? That's pretty much it. Yep, that looks like it. All right, well, cool. Nice. Dakota Johnson. She is known for 50 Shades of Grey. That's it. And Madam Web, obviously. Should stop using dope. What's going on, Dave? Hollywood needs more thought process from the barnyard. Also, the Shadow radio show is dope. Used to listen to it at work. Orson Welles is dope as the Shadow. Orson Scott Welles. Went from 50 Shades to Madam Web. Bro. It's crazy how that whole turn of events happened. 50 Shades. 50 Shades Darker. 50 Shades Freed. 50 Shades Madam Web. 50 Webs. I should stop doing dope. The word. I don't use that. I don't use the drug. Oh, I like saying dope. At least she's not the chick from Twilight. Oh God. Kristen Stewart. Holy shit. Like every scene she's in, she's just got like that half open mouth shit going on where she's just like, I can't do it because my lip's too big. But yeah, it's like, what are you doing? Like, close your fucking mouth. She thought Madam Web was a Feige production, and both her and Sydney Sweeney were tagging him on Twitter. Yeah, Went from getting holes filled to swinging over holes. Is that it? Something like that. Something to that degree, yeah. Yeah, and it's funny she did the one interview where like there was a line that she didn't remember saying. Where it was like, my mother died in the Amazons, you know, or my mother was in the Amazon searching for a mythical spider where she died or some shit like that. And she was like, I don't remember saying that. You if you don't remember your own lines, that means that AI got you. AI sniped your ass. That's it. You belong to the robo streets at this point, homegirl. That's unfortunate. God damn. Kristen Stewart had just one impression for every movie she starred in. Yeah, this is true. That was her in Twilight. That was her in Charlie's Angels. That's all I remember her in. Let's see. All right, what else we got? Oh God, what was that? Man of Steel. Man of Meh. That movie was all right. I like Cavill as Superman. He can pull the look off real well. They did not give him anything to do though. They didn't give him enough to do, I should say. Yeah, he destroyed a whole fucking city, but they didn't. Nolan, come on now, cut it out. Fucking Mebius, Mebius. I will actually put Morbius in meh, primarily because it's better than Madam Web. It's better than Madam Web. Excuse me, but it doesn't even come close to. Let me see. What's the worst thing here? Black Panther. That's not Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever is like down here, I think. Oh no, it's down here because I haven't. What? No, I haven't seen it. What the hell? Yeah, that was the one with fucking Ironheart. I just thought about it. Go right here. BLBIBR. There we go. Or BL. Holy shit. Birds of Prey. Nonetheless, it was not as good as I mean, it was better than Black Panther, but it was not as good. Shit, I got my shit mixed up. Okay, it was not as bad as Madam Web, but it was not as good as Black Panther. That makes sense. It's better than Wakanda Forever. Oh yeah, she was in the Runaways. Kristen Stewart was actually decent in that horror movie when she's at the bottom of the ocean. She wakes up not Cthulhu. Not sure what you talking about, Dave, but I will bring that up to my wife. She is a fan of Lovecraftian stuff. I've seen one Lovecraft movie. It's kind of fucking wild. It was like this dude gets like fucked on the beach or some shit like that, and he wakes up, he's at his house, and then his wife is like having, or his girlfriend is like having Cthulhu or birthing Cthulhu, some shit like that. It was something real strange. I'm not racist, but Black Panther was really mid for me. Oh, I know you're not racist. Well, actually, everybody's racist. Let's be real. But yeah, it is the unspoken truth. Black Panther is mid as fuck. That shit is unexceptionally mid. Unequivocally mid. Amazingly mid. Like, it's not that great. It's not as great as people are making it out to be. Motherfuckers showed up to the theaters and dashikis and shit like that, and they walked out like they just saw like Star Wars, the first Star Wars back when it first released. It ain't even reaching the same kind of metric, dog. Not the same. Not even close. They ain't even touching the sequel. It ain't even touching the prequel trilogy. Let's be real here. All right. At any rate, Punisher. It's been a minute since I've seen these two. Also, Constantine's not in here. What the fuck is this list, bro? I just realized Constantine's not here. That's my boy John Constantine. He should be up here and better than me. Like Punisher. I would actually put, which one is Punisher 2? Punisher 2 is kind of outland. I would take. It'd have to be Deadpool. I mean, or the second Deadpool movie. I don't know which one's the second Punisher movie. Sure. That movie reminded me of Leviathan with Peter Weller. I wonder if that was the movie I saw. Either way, yeah, we're closing in on that mythical time of when I should stop streaming. Which Punisher, Thomas Jane version, or are we talking about Dolph Lundgren? Or Warzone. All right, so that's right, because the second one was called Warzone. So I think that's this one. Hold on. Punisher Warzone. Fucking Ray Stevenson killed it. So then that would be. Okay, so yeah, it was. Okay, that's correct. Cool. Warzone was the one I thought was better. The one with Ray Stevenson was awesome. I agree. Ray Stevenson was great as Punisher. Next up, Shang-Chi. Shang tax write-off. God damn, that movie was some cheeks. It was some dick in the dirt. It was phallus on the floor, dog. It was not that great. It's so 80s cheese, complete with Louis Gossett Jr. Lou Gossett Jr. I haven't heard that name in forever too. Sorry for my bad memory. Just woke up. It's 8 a.m. here. It's not here. But you're 8 hours ahead of me. That's crazy. Top 10. Oh, the yeah, Warzone. I would put Warzone in top 10, but being real, Blade. Well, first off, 3 best superhero movies. Funny that they all come from Marvel. And then you got you know, top 5. And then you got these guys. Now, honestly, I could probably substitute Civil War for Warzone. Because Civil War, while great, not the same watchability. I'd rather watch all 2 seasons of Iron Fist than Shang-Chi. Holy shit. They did 2 seasons of that show? I didn't even know they got through the first one. That's crazy. Shazam is very meh. Fury of the God. No, Shazam is better than meh. The first Shazam was better than meh. Hey! There we go. Fury of the Gods was meh. Holy shit, that movie was like not good. Taste the Rainbow was that is a stupid fucking line. What'd she say? Taste the rainbow, bitch? Something like that. And then the conclusion was even dumber. It was like, it was such a great fucking. It would have actually, like, you know, landed in better than meh. I would have landed it in better than meh if fucking Diana didn't show up and bring Billy back to fucking life. The nigga learned his lesson. And you said, congratulations, you passed. Here you go. You're back to life. You lost nothing. Get out of here. What is this, Dragon Ball? Why do you just get to come back for free? Get out of here. Leave me alone. Base Angmar. Let's see. I can't stand... Bro, I can't stand Simu Liu either. Holy shit, he's annoying. You know what's funny? Watermelon seed. You know what's funny is that Simu Liu used to be a little based. Bro basically shot on the entire fan base of Nicki Minaj's whole fan base. Then they rallied against him. And then I think he didn't back down for a while, and then he pulled a Joey Swole. Bro put out a video where he started singing. I was about to say Miley Cyrus. What's this bitch's name? I just said it. Nicki Minaj. Bro put out a video where he was singing Nicki Minaj songs. Like he learned the lyrics. I was like, are you serious? Oh my God, bro! Oh my God. How you let randos who don't know you from a can of fucking paint and never will just snatch your balls, bro? That's couldn't be me. Could not the fuck be me. Fury of the God should be a psyop tier. You know what? There were a lot of stupid moments in that movie. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. There were a lot of dumb moments in that movie. Fucking, what was the wheelchair? Was it the wheelchair kid? Not the wheelchair, but the cripple kid who had the crush on what's her name? Rachel Ziegler. And basically fucks it up for the whole crew by not keeping his mouth shut, by not being a little smart because he's a fucking simp. Dumbass. Well done. I'm sorry for Joey Swole. He's a good guy, but he but it's like he never had a hate mob on him and just had a reflex reaction. Yeah. You know, it's not up there. The Marvels made G1 trans. You not what you know? What shit? You know what's not up there? The Marvels made G1 Transformers. Oh, the Marvel made G1 Transformers. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's not up here. That's another one that should be up here because that's definitely going in fucking top 3 easily. That's too easy. I would have to take out. Oh boy, I'd probably take out Winter Soldier. These two are just too good. Winter Soldier, while the best in the MCU, is not better than these two. But yeah, Joey Swole fucked up. I mean, I think he had a bad reaction. It's just funny how it all unfolded. Couldn't punk my ass off the internet. I've had a hate mob against me. I've been attacked by BTS fans. I've been attacked by BTS fans. I've been attacked by like a mob of women. I've been called all kinds of coonery and buffoonery. Like all the names, bro. They all been lobbed at me. I'm still standing here. Ragged as fuck, but I'm standing here. You're not getting rid of me. Not that easily. G1 is definitely top 3. For sure, dog. For sure. Never bend the knee. Correct. God damn it, Angmar. Now I gotta look up here and see what you said. I don't know if it retracts here too. Oh, it does. They're seen and cringe for his simpness. Is that what it was? Oh yeah. Yeah, talking about old boy simping out for Rachel Ziegler. Like, dog, come on, what are you doing? Where are you going? You're better than that. Literally. What is Across the Spider-Verse? Across the meh. I'm not gonna sit here and say that is bad. I personally am okay with how they handled oh god, what's his name? Miguel O'Hara. I'm okay with how they handled Miguel O'Hara. I like the scorned father character. It's pretty good. I'm just go ahead and rip the band-aid off though. Your ass is going in here. Right, attacks right off. That movie was some cheeks. Actually, no, that one was meh too. It's meh. Now that I'm thinking about it, largely inoffensive. It did what it came to do. Oh boy, Yeah, we're gonna have to do some shuffling here, buddies. Because this is definitely at least top 20. At least top 20. That's Guardians 2. Guardians 1 was good. I would take down Batman and Robin. Was that? At the OG box sets, the G1 Rhino releases all 98 OG episodes. Also had the Blu-ray to Transformers the movie. I don't got all of that, dog. I wish I had all that. I'm not as big. I'm not as big a Transformers fan as I am a lot of other franchises out there. But I rock with some Transformers for sure. Like Sideswipe, he's been my favorite. I feel like he's the most underused Transformer, or the most underused Autobot. I feel like he could do a lot more. I would like to see Hotshot more, but I understand why. Like, it's Bumblebee and not Hotshot. As far as continuity goes, I get it. But yeah, fucking what was it? Transformers Devastation. I played that shit. I played the whole. As soon as I got Sidewinder, I played the whole game with Sidewinder. I was like, I don't care to play with Optimus. I don't care to play with B. I don't care to play with not Jazz. Oh shit, I can't remember the other guy's name. Either way, I don't care to play as any of these other characters. I got Sideswipe. That's who I rock the whole game with. As my boy. Have you noticed how Miles Morales is not being pushed that hard anymore since Marvel settled the lawsuit? Yeah, it's crazy that. Huh. Marvel running Transformers U and got me into collecting comics. Nice. Nice. Spider-Man 3, it's very meh. It's better than meh. Better than meh. Let's be real. The whole movie is basically carried by Tobey Maguire, J.K. Simmons, excuse me, and James Franco. It's being carried by the three of them. Like, no diff. No fucking diff. Like, oh, Topher Grace? My nigga, Venom wasn't even supposed to be in a movie. Venom was not even supposed to be there. This is supposed to be strictly a Goblin trilogy. And then the fourth movie could have probably brought in the symbiote. But whatever. The media play was still a thing. Yeah, shit. I was a baby. I was a toddler then. I was just going into fucking kindergarten. Damn, I was young as hell. Which one's this? No Way Home? No Way Home is no way meh. I'm sorry, Jacoby, but No Way Home was meh. It was mid as fuck. I will say it is better than Homecoming. No, that's not No Way Home. My bad. That's Far From Home. Far From Home is better than Homecoming, which is definitely meh. And then No Way Home. There we go. No Way Home is better than meh. For sure. I will definitely say that much. Suicide Squad was so fucking bad, dude. That movie was bad. That was a waste of talent right there. I feel like that was just strictly to get Margot Robbie and Will Smith in the same scenes. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point. That movie was not good. See, oh shit. And then the Donner Films. My chair lock? There we go. And we got the Donner Films, right? First Superman. And the second Superman. First and second Superman are definitely dethroning somebody. I'm willing to push down Keaton Batman, as well as Blade 2. But then that would mean I have to push something down from here too, which would be probably Strange. Spider-Man 3 Lost Me by Toby's dance scene. But everybody, I don't know why people hate the dance scene. Like it's definitely a scene, like initially watching it is just like, what the fuck? But people who understand how the symbiote works, it's not supposed to turn him into that, right? He's just supposed to be he's supposed to be a little more cocky. He's not supposed to turn into a fucking weirdo, right? But it's definitely now that we're like 20 years out, it's definitely a fucking retrospect scene. That's something you see and you're just like, that is kind of silly. Toby, you agreed to that shit. Reeves Superman trumps Keaton Batman? It does. Christopher Reeve just knew how to fucking do the role. He just knew how to go. He knew how to go from Clark Kent to Superman in like a matter of seconds. And you can see it. It's so good. Holy shit. I gotta give him that. Then on top of that, oh boy, Ultron is probably getting pushed down. My passion is Transformers. I have Studio Series Ultra Magnus and Part of Devastator on the way. Part of Devastator. Do you have the rest of Devastator? Devastator ain't no small motherfucker. Let's be 100 or like 100 right now, bro. Yeah, we can push fucking Ultron down. Age of Ultron's going down, which then means that something has to get pushed down from here as well. And it might just be Joker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got to be Joker. Well, bro, at least you're still in the top 20, and that's pretty cool. But then that means Winter Soldier gets pushed down. And then the first Superman movie definitely goes in top 3. Second one definitely goes in top 5. Oh, wait. My math is off. It'd have to be Winter Soldier. Holy shit! It just held the top 3 spot for a while. Like, it's a great movie, but these movies are just better. These 5 are just better than Winter Soldier. Like, I like Winter Soldier for Bucky's, like, his. Not Bucky. What's the guy's name? Sebastian Stan's, like, his acting. There we go. I like Winter Soldier for Sebastian Stan's acting. I thought Chris Evans did a really good job as Steve. I like the premise behind it. But, it can be pushed down. It's fine. Oh, shit. The Brandon Ruth Superman. Can you scroll with me, please? Thank you. There we go. That shit's meh. Super meh. Super meh returns. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where'd it go? Come on now. Look at this. What is this site doing? It's not the worst, right? out of the 2025 films, I would say that Superman's probably the strongest one. And that's just me though, right? Some people like Fantastic Four. I think Fantastic Four is stupid. I think it gets dragged down because of Pedro Pascal. I don't care that he knows how to act his ass off. I just don't like him being in the role that does not fit him because Reed Richards is not Chilean. So there's that. And simply adhering to the rules of how of what characters can and can't do does not make a film good. You gotta make you gotta take what they're capable of and turn that into the problem solver, like turn their character, their personalities into the problem solving aspect of this whole conundrum they have going on before them. And the whole thing it was very smartly done, sure, but on the other side of the coin on the other side of the whole operation, um you're looking at it and you're just like, what? It's just not there. Plus, Mr. Terrific is that dude. Just throwing it out there, bro. Mr. Terrific is that dude. Like everybody, people like Guy Gardner or shit like that. That's cool, fine and dandy. Mr. Terrific was handling some shit. In the most eloquent way, told Lois, "Shut the fuck up, because I don't care about your relationship woes. I don't care. Stop talking." I was like, yeah, tell her again, but say it in a mean way. Both Amazing Spider-Mans are better than me. Yeah, I would say that. I could say that. Because I don't outright hate them, but I also don't care for them. They're better than me. Right? Yeah, I could say that. I could say that. Which is kind of depressing because, you got Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 1. Spider-Man 3 is also better than me, but there's that. The first Avengers. Oof. 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 See, being real, the first Avengers, I would probably try to put it in the top 20, but let me see what's in the top 20. Let's see if it's better than anything in the top 20. So, no, 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 no. Infinity War. Oh no, that's Endgame. It's better than Endgame. That's for sure. I can slide Endgame down to better than me. If the fucking thing will work with me. First Avengers can go up here in the top 20. That was a terrific response. Eh? 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 This guy. Dave is a silly individual. I'd rather watch movies from home. Cinema doesn't hold any magic anymore for me. Fair enough. I think since me and Amarada started our relationship, we've seen all of maybe 6 or 7 movies in theaters together. We saw Antlers, the first Villeneuve Dune movie, Villeneuve Dune movie, The Kingsman, Ghostbusters, Castle in the Sky, Totoro, My Neighbor Totoro. That was in our theater for a day, and she really wanted to see it. Sonic 3, and we also saw Nosferatu and 28 Years Later we just saw. And this Sunday we're gonna go see Naked Gun. So there we go. We'd have seen 10 movies in theaters. Otherwise, we're watching shit home. Watching shit at home. Halloween swings around, we're marathoning shit on the TV. Christmas swings around, we're marathoning shit on the TV. Thanksgiving, marathoning shit on the TV. What day does Valentine's Day fall on next year? Let's see. I'm gonna check on that real quick. November, December, January to February. It's a fucking. I work Saturday. Oh my god. Not only do I work Saturday. No. Okay. Listen. Hypno, I don't know if you're still listening. I will be gay as fuck for Valentine's Day. All right. I'm gonna have to miss that episode. Whatever happens on that episode, I'm gonna have to miss it. It sucks, but I'm not single. I don't have time. I don't have that kind of time to just be like, throwing out to, everybody else. The lady comes first, especially on the 14th. Especially on the 14th of February. That's just how it goes, dog. I kind of like my relationship. I hope you understand. It's not you. It's literally, it's not you. It's me. At any rate, Matt Reeves' Batman. It was all right. It was all right. Nothing like, it was better than Matt. I forgot. I keep forgetting I added that category. Better than Matt. I use my silliness to mask my crippling depression and make people laugh to have any feeling of worth. Yeah, I get that. I resonate. No, seriously, I have to crack jokes sometimes. It became a problem. Yeah, I'm all for levity. I appreciate it. Like, that's something I do too. Because if I spend too much time like doing nothing, I don't know if that's just autism. If I spend too much time doing nothing, and yeah, like the sad thoughts start to creep in. I'm just like, I don't want to do that, man. Fuck this. I'm gonna pick up my guitar and play something. Cloud my thought process or some shit like that. Happy wife, happy life. You're damn straight. The life of the husband was ended by the knife. That's how that would go, because it wouldn't be the wife, I'll tell you that. However, self-defense is a thing. So yeah, Dark Knight. Oh god. See, Dark Knight is definitely good though. Excuse me. That's at least top 20. Which means, which one's Endgame? Endgame is getting dethroned as somewhere in the top 20. It's better than Meh. I can give him that much. Because fucking Dark Knight is good. Is it top 10 worthy, though? That's the question. It's better. I would say, no. I can't say it's better than Iron Man. This Dark Knight is, I really like Ledger's portrayal of Joker. It's not my favorite. Nicholson is my favorite, which is why it's right there. But fuck it, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it as is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The math ain't math in here. Oh shit. Something else has to get moved down. And I'm thinking it might be Guardians 2. Better than me. I'm not even that big a fan of Guardians, to be real. I'm just, from an objective standpoint, I can say that the movies are good. The Flash is worse than that. Bro, The Flash is way worse than that. I might as well just can that shit right now. Did I already? Oh, no, they go by the, right? Oh, yeah, it's right there. I was looking for fucking Ezra Miller's goofy ass doing this shit. Yeah, definitely a psyop. It is worse than a psyop or a tax write-off, being real. being like a whole 100% right now. Come on, computer. Thank you. Oh shit, that's funny. Bro, your shit's so fucking bad you get your own category. God damn. Ezra Miller was a terrible Ezra Miller was a terrible everything. Wasn't he in like fucking one of those Harry Potter movies or some shit like that? Sheep, you need a straight garbage tier. I do need a straight garbage tier. Like initially, I had a garbage tier. It was right here. It was supposed to be meh, but I named it trash initially. But then it was just like, you know what? I can accept that some of these movies are okay. But Psyop for a Tax Write-Off had to be the one. That had to be like, you know, the trash tier. So yeah, there's that. Holy shit. Norton Hulk is definitely better than meh. Like it's not great. I just like Norton Hulk as far as like film portrayals go. WB should never double down on Ezra. Yeah, they fucked up, man. They fucked up. The Bengal Ghouls. They fucked up with the Bengal Ghouls. They fucked up with the Mad Goose Wizard. You gotta wonder what this nigga was on when he said that shit, bro. W list. Alright, great. See, then the Lego Batman movie just brings up bad memories for me. I took a girl out on a Valentine's Day date. She wanted to see the Lego Batman movie. So we went to go see it. And she fell asleep 15 minutes into the fucking film. I woke her up. And she said, oh. And passed right the fuck back out. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, bitch, if you're overworked, why didn't you just say no? I don't want to do anything that day. Or you could have, even if we planned earlier, right? You could have said on the same day, it was like, I'm tired. I would have been upset. But it definitely would have been better than you falling asleep in the fucking film. In the theater, 15 minutes into the movie. What in the fuck? Not the Flash. That's like Ari Spears would say, hot garbage. Or Amarada fall asleep during the Lego Batman movie. Probably not. I might though. But that's legitimately because I'm at a point where I'm like, if I sit still for too long, like if I sit still without actually like, you know, fucking engaging my brain, I fall asleep. Like I fell asleep during Dune. I can tell you exactly where I fell asleep and exactly when I woke up. I fell asleep shortly after Paul Atreides did the test with the box, and his mother was basically forbidden to interrupt the whole like process. And I woke up right before the king was assaulted, or basically no, he wasn't assassinated. He was just he's just tranquilized. But I fell asleep right before the king was assaulted. So yeah, that's how much of the movie I missed, but I don't feel like I missed a lot. You found the one. Damn straight I did. You know it's not on the list. Toxic Avenger. Yeah, that's true. Toxic Avenger's not up here. Darkman isn't here either. Neither is Blank Man. Neither is Meteor Man. What the fuck is this list, bro? This shit sucks. At any rate, Lego Batman was better than me. Come on, you. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, God. Please, end my suffering. Please. No, why would I even try? Why would I even attempt to explain why they're bad? Which one's this? The Wolverine? That's the one with the when he went to Japan, if I remember correctly. That is all right. It wasn't anything super special. Thunderbolts made me actually like not physically ill. It made my soul itch. You know what I mean? Like John Walker got done dirty. Alexei got done dirty. What is his last name? Alexei Romanov or something like that? Castanova? I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, they got done dirty. Bob turned into the Sentry, who then turned into the Void, to turn back into Bob and not remember anything that happened that led him to becoming a Sentry, thus undoing the entire purpose of it, his entire like purpose in the film. It basically just said, "Oh," and everything went back to normal, and nobody remembered anything. Why? Why? Bro has trauma. He is trauma. Do something with that. That's actually the point of The Void. Oh my God, how'd you fuck up so royally? Writes a movie about depression and then concludes it with saying, hugs from friends cure depression. Or makes you forget about your depression. That's not how depression works, silly bitch. Whoever wrote this. No. Get back in that room and write it again. Or so help me, I will hang you upside down and beat your feet. If you don't put Love and Thunder and Flash to your, I would be. You know what? Just for you, Jacoby, Love and Thunder goes in the Flash tier. This movie was Ragnarok was all right. They had too much going on and they wasted Beta Ray Bill. They just put him up as a fucking statue. It pissed me off. Thor Dark World was meh. Like, it was pretty bad, but it was definitely better than Ragnarok, in my opinion. They didn't try to do more than they needed to. Shit, Venom was actually better than meh. Okay, no, it's still just like 3 rows. Also missing a bit. Handyman, but Handyman didn't have a movie though. I get it, man, but and I would put Handyman definitely up here in like top 10. He's not touching top 5, but he's definitely top 10. Yeah, Damon Wayans was phenomenal. Dark World did waste Christopher Eccleston. Eccleston is a lot better than what he was offered, which is unfortunate. He was also in Heroes. He had like a very minor role, but he was in Heroes. I forgot what he was, like a mentor or some shit like that. I mean, it pissed me off. If I remember correctly, Silas killed his character. Silas killed him, if I remember correctly. But then the show went way the fuck off the rails when Hero went back in time to, like, I think it was the Edo period. It was something crazy. At any rate, that was what, the first Venom movie that I just put in better than meh. And that's Let There Be Carnage, which was also better than meh. 1984. 1980 right off. Get your ass in this box, bitch. G.I. Joe the movie not there. True. Better than meh. X-Men Apocalypse was some fucking cheeks. Let's call it what it is. It was some fucking cheeks. Maybe we should start calling ourselves the X-Women. I almost slapped the shit out of Jennifer Lawrence. Oh, she's hot. Oh yeah, her cheek is about to be hot once my fucking hand runs across it. At any rate, this one was Age of Apocalypse. No, not Age of Apocalypse, but Days of Future Past. Days of Future Past is actually pretty good, but it's if I were to dethrone somebody, it'd probably be Deadpool. Solely for the specifically for the role of Evan Peters. Evan Peters has got to be one of the best roles in Marvel history, right? He's up there with J.K. Simmons, Tobey Maguire, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. Like, he's holding that same kind of prestige. His Quicksilver is just too good. Too good. Apocalypse looked more like Power Rangers Avenues. True. He did. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Last year, 1984. That's fair. Primarily, solely for the fact that, or solely for the part where she basically raped a guy. I want you. She basically, it was Maxwell Lord. Oh, they wasted Maxwell Lord too. God damn it. Now that I'm thinking about it, Maxwell Lord is such a good character, and they wasted him. Basically turned him into a man. Why is every character that Pedro Pascal play associated with some kind of childlike character? Right? The Last of Us, 1984, Mandalorian, First Steps. Like, what are they doing? What do you do, Hollywood? If I see one more fucking Pedro Pascal movie, I'm throwing something out my fucking window. I don't know what it'll be, but it will be on the ground by the time, like, you know, the fucking news breaks everywhere. I'm so sick of Pedro. Stop showing that nigga in everything. Stop putting him in everything. God damn. Another Pedro cast. Yeah. Fucking every oh my god, man. Check his hard drives. No, hell no, dog. I bet he names each one anxiety, anxiety 2, anxiety 3, anxiety 4. That nigga's fucking creepy. That nigga's creepy and it's allowed. Pedro is in fact Cheeks. I'm good, dog. Oh shit, and this is the first X-Men movie too. Shit, I'm forgetting the guy's name that played Nightcrawler. And I know he was also Floop in Spy Kids. Let me see. X-Men. Oh boy. What was that first movie? That was in 2000. That's crazy. Fucking James Marsden. Even James Marsden is like he's one of the roles that was really well cast. Same thing as Hugh Jackman, very well cast. Patrick Stewart, well cast. I think they probably could have gotten somebody else to play Magneto, but Ian did really good. He did really good as Magneto. I'm just saying that because it just seems like Magneto would be like, you know, older. Not older, but younger. You know, a little more what's what I'm looking for? Fuck. Not necessarily vibrant, but more energetic. That makes sense. Where's my boy? Not Toad Cop, not Sabretooth. Oh, the Tyler Mane was good, pretty good as Sabretooth. Fucking Ellen Page. Don't you ever dead name her. Although I dead named her just then. I don't care. What was my guy's name? Anna Paquin was they could have got a better rogue. They definitely could have got a better rogue. Anna Paquin was far too fucking reserved for who Rogue is. See, it's bothering me because he's God damn it. No, not Eric. Alan Cumming. Holy shit. Thank you. Fell stuff. Shout out to you. Yeah, Alan Cumming. That's who I was thinking of. He's not up here. That's interesting. Because he didn't, like, Nightcrawler didn't have a small role. Well, no, it's the second movie. The second movie, he had a bigger role. I think in the first movie, it was something minor. It was like a little, the president scene. Or the scene where he pops up in the Oval Office. And then the second movie was the one where he basically got everybody out of the facility by teleporting to a location that he could not readily recognize, and it could have landed them in a fucking wall and killed them all. It was great. Yeah, Alan Cummings not on this list. That's wild. Especially for him being a named character. Huh. Okay. Either way, Nightcrawler is one of my other favorite Marvel characters. He's like top 3. Spider-Man, Nightcrawler, Hawkeye. Like that's effortless too. That's like my effortless pick. Oh, so that was all in X2. Okay, gotcha. See, these movies are starting to blend together for me. I'm hitting that age where I know I watched them. Put it that way. But I do remember that Anna Paquin was not all that great as Rogue. She was too reserved. The her and Bobby Drake shit was, it felt like they wanted to put romance in the films, and then like, you know, they kept backing off of it. It was weird. Either way, so that's, well, it's odd that he's not in the first X-Men, but they got his face plastered right there. No, I'm pretty sure. No. Oh no, that's not him. That's probably Mystique. Now that I'm thinking about it, because he is Mystique's son. Either way, that's better than me. Love Alan Cumming and Goldeneye. Anna Paquin was miscast. Yes, she was. Yeah, they definitely could have got somebody way better. Though, to be fair, I think Anna Paquin could really pull off. She could pull off that. She could pull off the Cajun, the slightly Cajun accent, Southern Belle accent that Rogue has. But she did pretty decently as Sookie Stackhouse in True Blood, which is why I hated her character, because she was so good at it. Like Sookie was, oh my god. I don't want to go on a tirade of that fucking show, bro. Sookie pissed me off through the whole series, dog. Oh my god, she made me sympathize for Bill. And god damn it, bro. I mean, you want to sympathize with Bill. You feel bad for her brother too. But holy shit, every time she did something, Bill had to pop up and go, "No, Sookie, stop fucking with shit. Just fucking with shit. You keep fucking it up. Stop." Yeah, that is Mystique. I figured as much. These tiny ass pictures. At any rate, First Class was better than Meh. Please. Please. Thank you. And that was X-Men. Oh my god, X-Men Origins Wolverine was so fucking terrible. Origins Wolverine was terrible. The fucking unnecessary Will.i.am cameo. Bro just got his whole spine tapped, literally. Not Deadpool shows up. This shit is definitely going to PSYOP for a tax write-off. This is like the only, no, Apocalypse as well. Like, these are like the only two X-Men movies that are down here. Like, Spider-Man, every Spider-Man, well, no. No, wait, yeah. Every Spider-Man movie isn't even this bad. It's crazy. Every Spider-Man movie. Every. Margaret Qualley could make a good Rogue. See, I gotta look her up because I don't know who that is. I don't know actors as well as you do. Qualley. Little thin, but see, that's just not a good picture of her. I'm pretty sure that's not for a pose, like, you know, that's not her posing or anything like that. That's just a picture of her walking, because that is not a very that's not a very flattering image of her. You know, like the photo op pictures, obviously they make her look like, you know, stunning, in which you could see it, but mm, being real, fuck, what's the one girl's name? You're gonna laugh at this one. Hold on. Willow series cast. What's the one girl's name? um, Ruby Cruz. Oh God, I hate Tony Revolori. Tony Revolori is such an annoying character, and it's not a character, an annoying. I hate that he gets the roles that he shouldn't have. Let's put it that way. But Ruby Cruz, I think she could pull off a good. I think she could pull off a good rogue in the Substance movie. I haven't seen Substance, so let me see. Let me go back. Margaret Qualley. Substance. The Substance. Yeah, it's definitely not Demi Moore. It's like, whoa, that's a bit aged there. See, the thing is, I'm looking at her face, and her face is just a little too Californian, if that makes sense. It's a little too oh God, the jawline on that guy. Yeah, I'd have to see the Substance in order to understand what you mean by that. It's like I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but I could see Ruby Cruz doing the role more personally. Either way, Last Stand better than Meh, and Justice League: The Snyder Cut. Drum roll, please. Oh shit. Let's be real. They only gave Zack Snyder the opportunity to put out the movie that he wanted to do because they wanted to write that movie off. Let's be honest. The movie's done. No, it's not. Oh, technically it is, but so much shit happens for no fucking reason, unnecessarily, dog. Like, holy shit, Ginger Jesus. No, not Ginger Jesus. The girl that plays Kit. What's his name? Fuck. I'm so mad. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Matt Mardigan's daughter. Now, I can't remember if it was his biological daughter. Hold on. See, now I gotta Google that shit too. Mad Mardigan. Shit. Mardigan. If I could spell. Mardigan's daughter. Mad Madigan. Holy shit, Mad Mardigan. Mad Madigan. God damn it, Mad Mardigan. That's what I put. No, I didn't mean Mad Madigan. I hate you, Google. Mad Mardigan. I knew I spelled it correctly. Yeah. Kit Tanthalos is her name. Kit Tanthalos. At any rate, yeah. I think she could do a pretty good job as a rogue. You know, I don't hate her as a character, or I don't hate her as an actress, rather. I just think that she could have done better than Willow. So yeah, that's the list. Jared Leto's Joker was better than that film. Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. He wasn't irritating, or as irritating, I should say. So yeah, here's the list, right? Oh shit, why is our top 3 all skewed up like this? Hold on. 1, 2. X2 should be up here. Where's X2? Where the hell did X2 go? Oh, why is it down here? What the fuck? At any rate, so that's our this is our agreed upon list, because we're now pushing like 3.5 hours of streaming here. Found her. She does look sort of like her. She plays to Rogue's feminine flirty side. Yep. Yeah, I think if she actually played the role and didn't make it about like, being a lesbian or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. I don't even know if the girl's a lesbian in real life. I don't care. But as long as they don't make, as long as you get there and you play Rogue. You don't play, you know, Hollywood's rendition of Rogue. You play Rogue. I think you got yourself a solid choice there. But yeah, this is our list here. We got our top 3 in Spider-Man 2, the original Superman Donner Superman film, X2, X-Men United, and the top 5 clears out with Blade and Superman 2. And then the top 10, which is odd because it's only 4 here. Interesting that. I think this is up here. That makes sense. Then the top 10, you have Winter Soldier, Keaton Batman, Punisher Warzone, Iron Man 1, Dark Knight. Top 20 rounds us out before we go to like basically what could be considered the lower rungs in the dredges. We have Civil War, Infinity War, Dark Knight Rises. Being real, I can actually substitute Dark Knight Rises for something else. That could. It can be substituted. Guardians 1. And then Deadpool, Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man movie, Blade 2, Joker, and Avengers. And that's the top 20. And then, in the better than meh section, you have Iron Man 2, Ant-Man, Mask of the Phantasm, which honestly, oh wait, I did that wrong. There we go. All right, so yeah, Dark Knight Rises is better than that. Logan, fucking the first Punisher, Deadpool 2, Shazam, Fury of the Gods is somewhere over here. Oh no, Fury of the Gods is down here in Meh. Where was I? Batman and Robin, Batman Returns, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Far From Home, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Age of Ultron, Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, Matt Reeves Batman, Endgame, right? Yeah, Endgame, Guardians 2, Norton Hulk, Lego Batman, Thor, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Wonder Woman, X-Men First Class, the first X-Men movie, oh no, that's Apocalypse. No, that's Days of Future Past, X-Men, First Class, and X3 The Last Stand. Hello, Devastator. Welcome in at the end of the stream. We're just going through the our conclusion for the tier list, where we got your top 3, top 5, top 10, top 20. We just went through the better than meh, and then these are the films that were okay. They weren't bad, but they weren't good. We have Banner Hulk, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Well, actually, hold on. The first Aquaman, Batman vs Superman, Black Panther, Blade Trinity, First Avenger, Daredevil, Batman and Robin. Oh no, that's Batman Forever. Batman and Robin's the one with Uma Thurman and your boy Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, Arnie! I belong in this movie. You're gonna put me in the Batman movie. At any rate, Deadpool and Wolverine, Rise of Silver Surfer, the first Fantastic Four, Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider 2, Green Lantern, Killing Joke, the second Aquaman movie, Lost Kingdom or some shit like that, Howard the Duck, Batman Begins, Iron Man 3, Man of Steel, Morbius is meh. That is my personal decision though. Both Miles Morales movies, because I don't care to remember the names of them. Homecoming, Superman Returns, 2025 Superman it's all right. Primarily for Mr. Fantastic, Mr. Terrific. I'm tripping. Mr. Fantastic is this guy. Mr. Terrific. um, this one is the Wolverine, Thor: Dark World, all in meh, and then Psyop for a tax write-off. Quantumania can be put in Flash tier as well. Fair enough. That's fair. We'll do that. Agree with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Psyop for a tax write-off is and also what should have been up here is Batgirl, but we never got that movie. Keep that in mind, guys. Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of One Harley Quinn. Aptly renamed to Birds of Prey and Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. Oof. Oh, sorry. During its premiere, or during its runtime, they changed the name, which is very fucking weird. At any rate, Wakanda Forever, Brave New World, Captain Marvel, Catwoman, Dark Phoenix. The fuck is this shit? Mom, Multiverse of Madness, Elektra, Fant Four Stick, Anxiety Steps, Justice League, the Madaming, the Madaming of the Webs, Shang-Chi, as people call it, Shang-Chi, because I'm American. Shazam! Fury of the Gods, Suicide Squad, fucking The Marvels, The New Mutants. That movie was some cheeks, dog. Thunderbolts, also some cheeks. Ragnarok, also some cheeks. Oh, they're all cheeks. I forgot about that. X-Men Apocalypse, X-Men Origins Wolverine. God damn, that movie was bad. And Zack Snyder's Justice League, all in PSYOP for a tax write-off. And then The Flash, a brand new tier of movies so bad that they can only be compared to whatever the fuck Ezra Miller was trying to do. Starting with the aforementioned movie, The Flash, Thor: Love and Thunder. Christian Bale was wasted in this movie, by the way. Wonder Woman 1984 and Quantumania. Because, oh God, socialist ants, get the fuck out of here. Go fuck yourself. And then fucking Janet cucks Hank while she's stuck in a quantum realm because she had needs. Bitch, you needed to get back to your husband. You were stuck in a completely different universe. Well, not in a different universe. Well, you're stuck in a completely different state of life. And you're over here like, oh shit, I gotta get somebody in me. Like, what are you doing? No, get back to your husband. Silly bitch. He's been looking for you for fucking years. Decades. Bro slept with no other women because he was trying to figure out how to find you. And you come back with some other dudes spooging you or on you somewhere. What do you... Useless bitch. They did Janet so fucking dirty. Janet's a way better character than that. God damn it, bro. Oh my God. It pissed me off. They pissed me off, man. Holy shit. At any rate, these are all movies I have never seen. So, you know, Blue Beetle, Black Adam, Black Widow, Blue Beetle because I'm retarded like that. Eternals, Guardians 3, Superman 3 and 4, the Donner films, The Suicide Squad, and a Teen Titans movie because that's there for some reason. At any rate, that's the list. Appreciate everybody showing up, showing out, and showing support. I will post this on Twitter and let people be pissed off at me. Oh boy. We will be reconvening tomorrow. We'll be on Saturday Night Hypnosis. I'm not sure who the guest is because that's how Hypno rolls. He either surprises us with a guest or there is no guest. It's his decision at that point. But either way, I'll see you guys there. 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. So, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. And then promptly after Saturday Night Hypnosis ends, I will be starting up my stream. I don't know what we're doing yet. But it's going to be cool nonetheless, so show up. I got links in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check those out. It takes you to my Twitter, my Discord, where you can find a link for this same tier list. my Instagram, the manga series that I'm drawing and writing and stuff like that. And that's pretty much all I got to shill for now. So we'll see each other again tomorrow. But until then, you guys stay safe as real in these streets. Much love to you all, and take it easy.